Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
You
You
take
get.
Heartbreaker.
Oh, maybe she
Oh.
didn't mean to be on there. But yeah, you take her. Oh, okay, okay. So maybe she'll come over and give some more info. But it's a lot because I came in on the middle, but then I ran
So were the
across.
bones carried? So it says bones are carried on sinister to Kiana. So did it happen
Yes,
earlier?
so that's what I was just about to say. I ran across Kiana's live and I was in
Girl,
there
not
and
Kiana
I
talking about Manny is Manny Diamond's hidden eye. Oh, Kiana need to get off my
because
rocks, okay?
I saw
Get
her
off
call
my
you out this
rocks,
morning.
Kiki. Okay? Get off my rocks, girl. But I'll be back to get you and wrangle you up. Okay? Soon as. Cause you remember the last time girl had you up there, oh my gosh, he like Manny report me all the time. He just report me, just report me, just report me all the time. You damn right, girl. Didn't even know I was hitting it that hard from the bite, but girl was smacking your ass
Oh my God.
rat-a-tat-tat. To where you made me aware that, oh damn, man, you reporting me so much on the newsroom, girl, I can't even figure it out. So please don't have me start back, sister girl, smacking that ass
Right.
how you
What
like
is
it. Okay. Y'all remember that girl? She come out with my, oh Manny, I
oh
didn't like it because you reported me so much. Every time I look around, it was a Kiana. While Kiana was steady doing shit. So please get off my rocks, sister. But I'll be back, soon as you get back, you know why. You know
now
why.
Manny, I do have to say though, because she called you out this morning.
She
You ain't say a
did.
lot of stuff this morning
Because I
when she
spoke about
called you
it
out.
over here earlier.
Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha.
She came out as like, oh man, the executive producer, girl, like, girl, like it's fucking Thanksgiving. Gobble,
When she
gobble,
came
gobble,
up
gobble,
there, it
gobble,
was
gobble. She like it's fucking Thanksgiving around this bitch. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Somebody asked for a fucking Thanksgiving Day treat. No, girl, it's not your season, boo. Back up. It's not your
J-Lo,
season
did you
yet.
mean to come up?
It is not Thanksgiving yet,
But yeah,
boo.
so I ran across her live, and so because she was streaming, and that's where I caught more of the context, basically.
Oh,
So
here
I
go
guess,
Heartbreaker. Hey,
okay,
J
so
Lo.
Heartbreaker's
Hi.
here. I can go ahead and drop, hey, Heartbreaker.
Hey, Heartbreaker. So
Hi.
we
They said
heard
you
that.
was looking for my king.
Yeah, that we heard the devastating news about him. They say he was outed by somebody named B. How are you feeling after that
Hey, that is
information?
not what we heard.
What y'all heard?
They, I mean, that's not what we heard. In Kiana Live, some girl named Pretty Ray was saying that when the gazebo went to the gala weekend,
Hmm.
and a nigga named B that was with them, they said the guy B was gay and that Sinister wanted to hang out around him. And when Sinister was drunk and instead of wanting to go home, they said he wanted to be around the B person or whatever. Like
That's
they
what I'm
pretty much was trying to say,
saying. B.
but not in a gay way. So then BK came up on a panel and BK said somebody that's a credible source to him that knows Sinister on the outside in Atlanta said that he is out in Atlanta. He's not even hiding. And so I told Sinister to come up. And he come up and he said it's not true and he never was. So but then they said in your live, I guess they said a lot was said last week. Queen Jules came up there and said, but I don't know.
Oh my God. So you mean tell me the whole time Sinister was watching us, somebody was watching him?
I don't know. Drop said it was in a gay way.
Oh my
But if you need him, I
God.
can call him for you. He'll be
Not
here.
just yet, because we want to listen to the clip because they say it was dropped in
Okay.
Kiana's live. So we're gonna listen to the clip and see what's
No,
going
so the
on.
girl Pretty Ray doubled down on it. So she didn't drop nothing. All she put in the chat was he was weird in Atlanta. Because I was disappointed in listening to the chat because it was a whole bunch of nothing. She just
Oh.
said it was weird. He was weird in Atlanta, and I said, "Well, what made him weird?" She said that he wasn't into any of the women. I said, "Well, he ain't got to be into nobody or whatever." He said all he did was come in the strip club and drop $10,000. He said he just came to have a good time, bought them a bottle of 1942, and that's it. But he was hanging out with the guys. It was not just B. It was also another guy. They was just all hanging out. But
Mm.
people have to understand, like, you can hang out with gay men and not be gay too. Like, and that's my man regardless. Gay or
It
not.
seemed like y'all all They had
I
like
like
something in
them.
common.
I got a thing for them, honey.
It's like they got something in common. I can't really put my finger
What
on
you
it,
mean,
but it's
all of them?
like
Like who?
I don't know. I just can't put my finger on it, but it's like they got something in common. I just cannot put my finger on it. I don't know what it
Uh-uh.
could be, but it's just like it's just I don't know, girl. It's like
Can
on the
you
tip
name
of
all
my
of my men that
finger.
have something in common?
Bryce,
And
Sinister. I just don't know what it is. Like it's just like on the, I don't know. It's just they got I don't know what it is.
well, he was looking for you, honey.
I don't know what they looking for
Um,
me for because the last time a nigga was looking for me, which was Bryson, girl. Come to find out, the other nigga done told him I was sucking one. Ooh, girl, I don't need a nigga looking for me. I do
he was
not need a
looking
nigga
for you
looking for
because they
me.
said yesterday. You said yesterday you was asking about his sexuality. He said, "Why didn't he just ask me?" And I said, "I
I
don't know."
did ask him the first day he came
So
over
can
there
you
talking.
tell me what happened when you asked? Because Queen Juice
So
was a little confused.
so when he came over, he was like, Manny, watching you know how he do. Manny, watching you really the reason that sparked up, me to come forth to the people. You was the fuel behind my eyes. You was the gasoline in my tank, honey. You was the
Um,
kerosene to my heater. And so he told me that to me, like he professed it. And I said, oh, me? And he was like, yeah, Manny, you're really the reason. And so when he said it, he kind of got into his spiel and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, you had to put the nigga on ice. And so I said, well, you know how they treat us over here in the community, like how the straight people treat us over here. They don't really like get into it with us a whole lot to be chasing us around because they know how we enjoy, chasing our
the
asses.
chase, yeah.
Yeah, we enjoy that. So he was like, yeah, I see how because I was like, they give us a pass. And he was like, well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I see that and everything. So I asked him, so are you, heterosexual? Because I asked him, was he heterosexual? Or did I ask him, was he homosexual? Which one did I go with? I think it was
Queen Jules said
homosexual.
he agreed to homo, and she said that's what she recalled hearing. And that's why I said I'm gonna have to just wait to hear from Mandy.
Yeah,
And Queen
I
Jules
think
is
I either
easy.
asked him, I asked him, is he heterosexual or homo? But the answer, I think I asked him, was he homo? Because he did give a elongated no.
What was the elongated? When was this? What day was this?
It was like a no, something like that. It was like no, like something like girl. It wasn't no, how them,
Uh,
it wasn't like how them real niggas do it, like.
like fuck no, yeah. Uh,
Cause he kind of checked
child.
me like, why does that matter? Cause that's what he hit me with. Like, why does that
Mm-hmm.
matter? Like all that was in between his answer. It was like, why does that matter? And ooh, that's why we kind of forgot what he said. It took so long.
Queen Jules said, "I don't remember a no, but okay." See what I'm saying, Manny?
Cause it took so long for him to get there. He was like, why does that matter? And some more gibberish.
Don't get Adrian. I'm not gonna get mad, y'all. But I'm gonna get mad at you if you ain't got me motherfucking phone.
She ain't got to do nothing with these niggas and getting money. Please do not get in her way. Please do not get in her way.
Yes, my king did send me $1,800 this morning, so I am getting pampered right now.
Oh,
He
they
is
said
a king.
3,000.
That's within the last few days, but it's
Oh,
handsome. King or queen, I'm here for him, honey, and I love him. I sure do. That's mine. He's mine. From the
he
top of
doing
his
better
head
than
to the
that
bottom
other
of his
one.
feet.
He doing better than that other one because that other one is bringing you headache after headache, honey.
Please.
Child, that other one, honey. Child, talking about you like the wings. Girl, please. Anything to make him happy. Girl, please.
You are
Mm,
kidding, do it.
mm.
Well, let me know when you need him, honey, before he lay down and take a nap. We have a sex game to play in my life tonight, and Bryson's co-hosting, so we
Ooh,
need
work
to
them
take a
niggas,
nap.
girl. I know it, honey, girl. I
Well, I'm
love it.
excited to meet him and stuff and all of the things.
I hope he's smelling good.
I hope he is too. All the money he spent, he should have some good things. You know,
Over there smelling like Bucci.
uh, I'm gonna send him over here, right? Yeah, that's it.
We got to listen to his clip first to see what he talking about. Cause honey, I don't know. He waited so long. I don't know. We
I'm
gotta
gonna call
see.
him and tell him just be here until you get ready to talk to him.
I know he looking, watching, girl, child. I've been his muse.
Nobody looking at the little silver vibe. But anyways, I'm gonna call him. Bye, y'all.
We ain't mad at him looking. Cause we gonna keep juking. Okay. Let's get to this sin part. Sin address the rumors. Let's take a listen because we wanna know.
The roll ups and shit, bitch. Trust me, being nothing that I know what they do up in there. It is boring. Remember a long time ago, way back in the day, you could smoke in the county.
Sorry, still let us go.
I can try to call too.
So this is what we missed yesterday, y'all.
Wait, I said, sir, before you drop me, what happened? Why I ain't,
This is what we missed yesterday.
Okay. So Manny, he's coming. But another thing I wanted to say, did you see Cartel's ex that looked just like Drop Queen?
Do what?
Oh.
She got everything except the lips.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
She really pretty. She looked big. She got everything except the lips. Okay, but all right, that's
Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you as well, HB. Thank you so much for Happy Friday, smooches. Thank you so much, Queen. Let's get into this because this is what we miss, honey.
Somebody had to go. You said it wasn't for this. It's for the.
No, I just want to be nosy before I give it that because I feel like some shit.
Yes, I'm checking about that. I've been out 2 days. We took the weekend this shit.
Oh, they go down there. I'm just
Down there.
We speed it up to get to it. We got to start with yesterday's rumors and move forward. Hey.
I was just seeing you're gonna wait on the breaking news. I didn't know.
What's the breaking news?
Maybe it's not breaking news to you, but the same thing this morning is I think more developing right now.
Yeah, we got to get into yesterday's rumors and get to to today's rumors.
I'm just making sure. I didn't know if you saw.
Yeah, because yesterday he popped out. What did I see? What by B, right? What?
No, this morning.
What was this morning?
You were there.
What was the breaking news? Did I miss it?
No. Well, yeah, about you didn't miss it. I'm just talking about the not about the diamond and pearl thing.
Oh yes. No, we have been kind of integrating that as we go because I kind of started off with that as well. I was like, they need to worry about all the people on the back end. Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's more some development.
When?
Right now.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Girl, you ain't said. You know what, girl? You ain't said not a damn thing, girl. Now we done talked about this again, girl. You just up here like, girl, that's what I said, girl. You ain't said nothing, girl. You just up here looking like, girl. You know what's going? Girl, what page they on? Girl, that girl's trying to run. Where they at? Where they at, y'all? Where they at? Cause baby, where they at? Where they at? Girl, beating around the bush. Where they at, girls and boys? Where they at? Cause you knew. What? Oh, what?
It didn't happen on the show.
Now, Velvet.
Or now,
Velvet.
Because it's just random little stupid stuff like that. Nothing major.
Girl, this is live.
But I will say that the things that I told you that
Manny,
she did say to me.
I said where you were this morning, and I said because more has developed.
I will
I don't be wanting
say
to send people somewhere else, so I was just trying to
maybe
tell
about
you
Girl, you
without.
know we have no problem with the cross promotion
Okay,
again. You know we don't have no problem with
okay,
it. That's why they be thinking we a hater. We not no hater, girl. But
okay.
the
Okay.
world is
Well, I won't worry about it from the
yes.
moving forward. But that's why I was saying they were saying in the comments. I said I didn't know if you saw it, but it's some
Oh,
breaking news right now.
she
My
gonna
bad, but
say
I'm gonna drop
whatever
back
she's gonna
down.
say. She's gonna say it, right?
Yo King got the weight, boo.
That way, I'm asking you because that way you will already have a one us. Right?
Queen
That's what
Jules.
I'm saying because then people won't be looking at you like, oh shit, Auntie Girl, that's you understand what I'm saying?
Queen
Like, so
Jules, please.
put it all on the floor.
Oh, Yo Kind, wait for nobody. We know what to do to call them out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
And the other things that the other person was messaging you that they was able, and I told you that they were telling the truth about that.
My leg hurt.
To confirm and everything that I told you, my responses were
I
always,
need a strong man.
I didn't know about that, and I don't know if this
Somebody lift me up.
What Ineligible told us before is that, and this is true, that she talks a whole lot. So you don't really get a chance to say anything when you are speaking with her, right? So the most get anything out was really when I was in any kind of crisis, going through something with the children. Because then I could call her and I talk about what I want to talk about and tell her whatever it is that's going on. So for me, when she would say things, I was always like, oh, really? I didn't know that. Shit like that. I never gave her the impression that she could just talk to me about you. And that's why it was always up to me to say, hey, listen, that's my girl. I'm not going to have this. I'm just not going to do that. And so that's why that's what I always said. Diamond's my girl. I don't got nothing bad to say about her. I'm like, she ain't never did nothing to me. She ain't never crossed me. That's why she always gonna be my girl. That's why those were my responses. And it's true. And then what would she say? Just, yeah. You know, sometimes when you cut people off, when they think they're about to start a conversation, and once you let them know that that's not for you, they kind of back off. But I feel like if I had participated in anything, that maybe she would have said a lot more. But I don't think I made her comfortable enough to say a lot more, if that makes sense. How often did y'all talk? I would say in the beginning, we talked maybe a couple times a week. And then as time went on, when I started to get uncomfortable, it went from, a few times out of the month, it went down to maybe twice a month, up until I just stopped calling and everything altogether.
Mm-mm-mm.
The majority of the conversations were about my life and my crisis. But again, it's like the closer we got during the sessions, we could never stay off TikTok. If you understand what I'm saying. Are we sending in questions or no? Thank you, Auntie Pearl.
Mm.
Y'all gotta ask Diamond that. Y'all know what to do if y'all want to send her some questions. So my CA has reached this limit. I mean, y'all would have to go to my tail. I will say the last message that I did get, because I just quit answering the phone. I stopped answering the phone. And the last message that I did get was the message that you came on live and told what she said she was going to do to you. So then after that,
that was just some weeks ago.
But that was the last.
That was just some weeks ago,
and I never responded to her.
All right, if y'all honestly, y'all don't have to send me a Zelle, to be honest. If y'all want to just come in and ask her a question, y'all can. That's up to y'all.
That was just weeks ago.
Really quick, Auntie Pearl, why do you think she felt so comfortable that she could talk to you?
I think because, we kind of got close during the sessions. And, sometimes, Diamond, when you just need somebody to talk to, as far as what I was doing, needing that person to talk to about my crisis going on with the children.
Oh, carry the comic there, y'all.
Get closer and closer.
Carry the comic there.
But I think she.
Oh, chastity there. Oh, it's filling up.
Mm-hmm. I just think she was filling me out by saying little small things. Mm-hmm. I think she was just filling me out. And I think because I didn't make it comfortable for her, I don't think she really wanted to say too much.
Dr. Dutchess just entered. Oh my God.
So, okay. So when you say that you don't think you made it comfortable for her, and I asked you, I said, what?
All the players are here. All the players are here, y'all.
He was like, well, I wouldn't say negative. If it wasn't negative, if it wasn't negative.
Yeah, Dr. Dutchess, all the players are here. We back at it.
I don't know. I just wouldn't call it negative. But I mean, now that I'm looking back, Diamond, I gotta say more of a maybe somewhere along the lines of jealousy.
Jealousy from who?
Oh,
from her.
So I see your punk ass in here.
Oh, all the players here.
Okay, so when you sense the jealousy from her, did y'all still resume having conversations and things?
Them two messages that I sent you, those would be part of the last conversations that we ever had.
So you didn't sense you didn't sense something was wrong when she felt like, well, why she had to put herself in the box, or and she added all this stuff to her Amazon wish list and this and that. You didn't sense anything then?
Yeah.
You didn't say, you didn't say to yourself, well, damn, why is she worried about
why did she care?
All right. When she would act like she comes to my platform and she's for mafia and will, say if you want something, just ask. I don't mind helping. I don't mind helping anybody because she has said that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she has said that out in the open to a lot of people. And it could have been an open invitation to some of y'all, basically like saying, and that's, if you need something, just ask me. I don't mind helping people. But then yet complain about it to other people about your money when I'm telling you I start the Dutchess. All these people, you just a meal ticket, baby. You came in the door that way. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I said, pull it back. And then you'll see who's who. You see what I'm saying? Like, pull it back. That's it. So, honestly, if you needed some groceries, we do giveaways over here. We do groceries all the time. Gas, blase.
That was my when I asked her. That was my thing. I'm like, do I need to go through the mafia? do you still prefer that people go through the mafia? Because I'm going to ask Diamond. And she told me she would take care of it.
Was that,
so that was my option. That was my first one.
But we have to remember Dr. Dutchess and Pearl already had a relationship.
It was after one of the sessions. Let me put it that way. It was after one of the sessions because I was on the phone in the middle of the sessions when I was trying to get the case.
Oh yeah, man, Max, you missed it.
Handled.
Yeah, Dr. Dutchess was her therapist.
So she was actually on the phone with me. So I had to put
you
back
missed
over.
it.
And then I told her.
Now, Dr. Dutchess, this is live. Now, you know, if you come up to speak, then the attention would change. Do you want to kind of hear everything first?
And so then you just ask her for the grocery money.
Yeah.
Okay. Your buddy can hear Kara.
How you doing, Black Diamond?
Hey, Kara.
Oh my God, that's Kevin. Kevin, I heard you was dragging.
Wait. Hold on. Let me speak to the host first. This is her page. First, Black Diamond, I want to apologize to you. I owe you an apology.
Oh.
When Dr. Dutchess came over and did the
now Range Rover, is that possible?
She did indicate that she was told by people to stay out of the avoid Kid to come, stay away from Kid to come, stay out of the bando, and the indication was that it was you.
So Range Rover, you might want to go get permission first.
You know, that's the conclusion that was drawn. So I owe you an apology.
And then you actually go get the permission and make it clear, like,
now,
honey,
today that it was Auntie Pearl was the one that told her to stay away from the bando and stay away from Kim to come. But this is my
question. No, I didn't tell her to stay away.
Wait. Hang on a ticker too. You can refute what I'm saying in just
Capricorn.
But I think I just got one question. And I think it's a fair question. It's not a biased question or anything like that. Because even with our disagreements and our dissension, I truly believe that if Pearl had came to you and said, Black Diamond, I'm hurting right now. I need $50 or $100, you know, for some groceries.
This is live, Drop Queen.
A week until something. I believe in my heart that you would have gave it to him. I do.
I would have did that for Auntie Pearl without question.
I believe that, and I'm not capping. I said that in my own right.
I wouldn't even came to my platform.
And I don't think it would have come out. I don't think that you would have said a word about it. So my question is why would she violate the trust between y'all and go to some? Because I don't think it's right for somebody to go to your supporter, especially one of your biggest supporters, and seek help, financial help. Because the only way that they have a connection to that person is through you.
Oh, this ain't gonna work out for Pearl.
That need exists, they should come through the creator that person supports, not the supporter. So I'm just wondering why she would go to her instead of just coming to you. That's the only question.
It's a fair question, Auntie Pearl. Why did you feel comfortable to go to her instead of coming to me?
Because when I went to her, I asked her about me coming over here. I said that's what I was going to do. And she said
she going to put it on Dr. Dutchess. Lord Jesus.
That I was going to ask you.
But you only asked her that because you have heard her say on my platform, because remember, she would say how people would be in her DM. There would be so many people asking her for money and asking her to pay things and needed financial support from her. And she got tired of it. And she also stated, I told them because I don't know who is who. I don't know, who.
Because Aunt Pearl is basically saying from her asking a question, that's what deterred her. Aunt Pearl, you're the one that asked the question for the response. So what made you ask her the question?
Longer than her. Way longer.
Boom. But she puts it on her. Child, y'all know how the newsroom do.
You know what I'm saying?
Let us hush.
Go to her to get to the mafia because you've been around way longer than her, honey. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, she blaming her when it took her to ask her a question.
I'm gonna go and get out of here. I appreciate you having me up. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I appreciate you.
So you understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah, I don't. Hold on, Diamond. I don't like the question that he asking because he obviously hasn't been listening to understand.
Listen at him now.
The client relationship already existed before the need that I had came in. That's what Cav hasn't listened to. He couldn't have.
But that would be your reason why you asked over Black Diamond. Because you had a more connection with her.
Auntie Pearl, so what kind of verbal contract did y'all have? Because you said therapy and client. You said that.
Yes, I was under the impression that I was going into the therapy ministry where she takes in clients and she don't make them pay for the services.
Black Diamond, I'm glad she mentioned that. Can I respond to what
she here we go.
No, Kevin, no.
No, I'm talking to Black Diamond. I haven't addressed you one time.
But Auntie Pearl, I can't answer the question, baby, because you understand what I'm saying? You the one answer it.
I haven't addressed you one time. I'm talking to Black Diamond. Let me address it, right? Because in listening to the clip, in one part, she said that she didn't want to be friends with her therapist and couldn't be a therapist and be a friend at the same time. But then said that when she asked her for money or the financial part came in and got involved, it came in the middle of the therapy sessions. So, but wait, hang. I'm telling you, we just recap this. So at what point was she a friend and at what point she was the therapist? Because the financial assistance part came during the middle of the therapy sessions, according to her. So if she didn't want to be friends with her therapist and her therapist can't be her friend, then why would you ask your therapist for money? Right. So at what point do you draw the distinction between the two or draw the line between the two? Because she clearly said that she didn't want to be friends with her therapist and her therapist couldn't be a friend. But
it's exposing the motive.
The middle part of their therapy session. So at that
getting to the motive.
Relationship had already begun. So she wasn't considered a friend. She was already a therapist. You don't ask your therapist for money. So I've heard this entire thing. So don't play with me. I've heard this entire thing. So you don't ask your
Ain't nobody playing with you, Kevin.
It's exposing the motive. Because you got to realize.
I'm listening to this just like everybody else. I haven't been rude. I haven't been directed.
Y'all have to realize as time progressed, we learned more and more about Pearl, Dr. Dutchess, however you want to look at it. Time allowed us to learn more. I guarantee you the motive changed.
No.
Yeah.
Pearl,
don't fuck around. That's what I said.
Pearl, you might need to go back and listen to it, Lord.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so hold on, Kev. Being that you told her
this sticky.
All the people that I don't get along with, how did y'all get on? How did that even come up in the conversation?
I can't really recall how it came up in the conversation, but it's just like, it didn't all happen in one setting. So I know that she did tell me that Cab was dogging her. And so I was just like, oh, Diamond don't fuck with Cab. They don't get along.
How did she know my Cab?
I told her that y'all don't get along. Oh, she said that he had been talking about her. And this was before he ever did the interview.
So she said Cam was dogging her. He had been talking about her. Did she say anything negative about Cam?
No, not that I can recall.
Okay. So when she was so obviously she didn't care about him dogging her. Yeah, I don't know who the guys for. So hear me out. Vonda, who was that for? Hear me out. So obviously him dogging her wasn't an issue because she went right over there to his live and talked to him. She said nobody. Okay, thank you, Vonda. You understand what I'm saying? Right over there.
Great point.
That is true.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going again. I just wanted to clear that up because I heard her say something. I appreciate you, Black Diamond. What's up, Chastity? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all, Mafia. See y'all later.
Okay.
Oh, girl, Trina, I am. I'm over here sucking it up, girl. Yes, I am, baby. The tea in the water.
Auntie Pearl, do you feel like here's my opinion. All right, here's my opinion. I feel like when you've seen her doing things and saying things in different panels, and because you pull back from my platform because of her.
I wouldn't really say it was because of her. It's just that
I'm gonna tell you why it was because of her. Because you didn't pull back till you started having a communication with her. Till you started having whatever these therapy sessions or whatever, because you told her, you said in front of all of us that you was gonna reach out to her, and you know what I mean? Like, and after that, you started pulling back. Because I paid attention. Because the reason how I'm able to pay attention, because you would always jump in the platform, cut up. You would all in the box and cut up, and you would also, be cutting up in the comments too. So, when one person don't come around, and then we'll see you in over there with the Dusties. It kind of like, well, damn, okay, she ain't coming down platform, but now she over there with the Dusties. Why she moving? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked you, have I ever slighted you? Or did you ever feel
Yeah, we all knew that you was dealing with Pearl. She definitely knew that you was dealing with Pearl.
About you. I honestly don't think
but the thing is, Pearl kept all this information until now.
Offended me, Diamond. I don't feel like you've done anything to wrong me or to make me feel like that my support is not valued. I don't feel like that at all. But I kind of felt like one day it was going to go bad.
Well, I could definitely understand,
it's gonna go bad
the back and forth of somebody lying. I definitely get it. That's why, baby, we looking smack dab in the middle. We know it was some conversations. We know something was said, yada, yada, yada. Now, who lying and telling the truth? That's for y'all to figure out, honestly. But we definitely know some stuff was said.
Like I told you already, even with the things that we would discuss, when she would say certain things, it just made me feel like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, So
a whole lot of old shit.
I just started backing up.
Whole lot of old shit.
Now.
Well, no, I know that Dutchess, because you and Pearl starred in it. I know, I get it. I get it.
Did she talk to you about other people too?
Just the random stuff. She did tell me that inevitable about him, as far as like him not trusting me. She did tell me about that, but everything else was just kind of touch and go. Nothing that she really dug deep into. That
why did she break inevitable up?
She just opened up and told me what he said about me.
So she just started out the blue.
Yeah, she just opened up and told me what he said about me. That he didn't trust me because I hang with the Dusties.
And then what was your response?
Yeah, Candy, I did agree with that. That's true. Oh, I guess Candy saying, okay, so I didn't answer that question right, that she spoke about Candy. Yeah.
So what was your response when she said that about the Dusties?
What the fuck did I say to her? I don't remember saying what I said to her when she said something about the Dusties, because my thing was, I did explain to her that I wasn't going to quit hanging around them. I will say that based on our conversations when it did come to the Dusties, I felt like she did want me to choose sides, but I told her I wasn't gonna stop.
Dutchess say nothing. She ain't say nothing.
Stop hanging around them. She just like, if that's what you want to do, if them your friends, and I'm like, yeah, they're my partners.
How you doing, Diamond?
And we got to remember the Dusties, aka Corey, was a part of the beginning.
Because we're gonna get ready to start your case because Clark, you might be on the docket. Your case is
no, Chassie, come on, man.
Your face is number 5436.
Oh shit.
It's called homestead exception. My first question to you would be: had you ever seen a therapy session on TikTok before, or knew somebody on TikTok that has taken her therapy sessions?
No, ma'am.
So at that point, why did you feel qualified to talk to her about anything you had going on in your life?
Can I just be honest with y'all?
We want you to be honest.
The questions is only going to get worse and worse and worse. I'm tired. I'm tired. I gotta go to work now.
We need it.
Okay, listen, y'all. I know y'all heard me talk about the things about my children and their father on here before. But I need y'all to understand that the battle was over, but the war wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? So I really needed somebody to talk to. Should I have reached out to the therapist that I had been seeing and talked to her? Yes. But I felt like being in the comfort of my own home. But now looking in hindsight, man, I just feel like I fucked up with choosing her as a therapist, as somebody to confide in. Because even if it wasn't for therapeutic reasons, I still feel like I was able to get out what was going on. The trauma that was going on.
So then she did her job.
It's bad. It just was a lot.
So that means she did her job.
To the children. It just was a lot. It's still a lot. It's still going on. So now that even with the shit that's still going on, we just had an episode for Mother's Day. And you understand me? So, but now I'm not talking to her anymore. So therefore, I'm just on my own with it.
Did any of the stuff in your household stop when she started talking to her?
No. She was able to give me reasonable advice. I will tell you this, that with one of the situations, this is another reason I started backing up, is that
maybe it didn't help.
Did something, and what he did, he needed to be going to jail for, but he's not old enough to go. He old enough to go to juvie.
Oh, it was just advice. Gotcha.
Lied on him when the police came if it was her.
Can I ask you a question? Because most of your therapy...
That's what made me start backing up as well.
No, Miss Girl, go back. Could most of your therapy probably be solved if you had more money?
Hell no.
Hold on. You said...
Well, she is dubbing you as giving her sessions.
Right.
That you and her had sessions.
No outside trouble. It was inside trouble in the house with me. And he did something that I had to call the police on him about. And when I called the police, I didn't lie to them. I told them what happened. And when I did that, and I picked up the phone when it happened, and I was talking on the phone, and I was crying and screaming to her. And she explained to me that she would have lied and told the police about what he did and lied about it so that they could take him to jail.
So your therapist is telling you that?
Informal conversation. Was she
at that point?
Was she taking it as therapy? Do you hear her? She's saying it's therapy. This is why I say I just reported. Like you're hearing her say therapy.
When you was over there on that panel, and she wanted to make you choose between those people being in your life or
that was part of it as well. Yes, ma'am.
Did you tell me what your feelings was that day? Your direct feelings.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
I did feel like she wanted me to choose. I did feel like she wanted me to defend her at all costs.
May I ask a question?
It's just all in how you look at it, Shay.
Hi, Diamond.
What do you think, Shay?
When you got up in Diamond's live this morning, what was your rationale? Because when you accepted and you went up there, Poosie was talking about what Dutchess said about her and Miss Jackie. And you sort of went up there to go, Poosie, that was right. That was right. So
no, I didn't. I said Poosie. I said no, Poosie. The situation with you and Miss Jackie and Boo was different.
Okay, but what made you decide to do that? Because I think that you low-key sending her messages that you still down for whatever, but you got to work this out.
I don't understand your question.
Mine's still down with OPP.
Why did you decide to get up there this morning and back that up? Because everybody knows what's going on with Dutch and Diamond. So why are you getting up there trying to hit home runs for her? That's all. It just seemed a little odd to me. It may not have seemed odd to anybody else, but it seemed odd to me. It's like, it's like you playing both sides. Someone in the chat said, it's like you playing both sides. And honestly, I always thought you like to keep it 100.
It's not me playing both sides. Just because I told Poosie that the situation with her and the other lady was different, don't mean I was trying to back anything up. I said nothing to defend Dutchess when it came to Poosie. I'm not trying to hear that.
Okay, you may not be trying to hear it, but that's what it looks like.
Okay,
you may not be trying to hear it. I understand you're not trying to hear it, but why won't you just come and just put it all on the floor? What did you say about Diamond? Because you know she's going to tell it.
So you all, let me just point this out. Y'all got to remember, Dr. Dutchess and Pearl actually don't have an issue. They actually don't have an issue. If you listen to what Pearl stated she pulled back because of how Dr. Dutchess was treating somebody else. So if you think about it, Pearl and her don't actually have an issue. Now, what Pearl trying to do, I don't know. But they don't got the issue.
I did feel like she wanted me to choose. I did feel bogus about it, Chastity.
Okay, when you were on the phone with her, you were talking to her about different things.
Cherry. Cherry.
She needed to know those things, especially if there were things that happened in the past before she became a part of the platform. What made you feel like that?
Chris.
Because I didn't feel like it was nothing. Well, I'm gonna tell you why I felt like she needed to know. Because in my opinion, if I said that Diamond didn't fuck with them, my intent.
Because y'all gotta realize Pearl's supposed to have been said this, not now.
You know to stay away from there. That's what my thinking was.
Did you know at the time she was building alive?
That she was what?
Building a live.
Show. Did you know about her show?
Oh, no, I didn't find out. I found out about the show on the live like everybody else.
Okay. You didn't know. So
I didn't even know she was talking to Boss Man.
So you didn't know? Did you know about anybody else she was talking to on the back end?
No, only Inevitable.
Okay, gotcha.
Auntie Pearl, do you have any text messages or recordings of her?
No, I don't have any of that.
So do you think, do she have any from you?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Auntie Pearl, do you think she used Inevitable as a pawn to get you to talk? Because she knew if she had told you some things about Inevitable, you would open up. Do you think that? Do you feel that way?
No, not really. No. I hate what happened to him, though. I feel like he found himself in a very bad position with her. I do feel like that. I hate what happened to him. I didn't like that at all.
What happened to her?
When he came up here and discussed how he had to give her the money back that she threw for him in the battle, I thought that was real foul.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Diamond, Dutchess, Double D said you knew everything about her and Pearl. Everything about her and Pearl about what?
I guess she said she was talking to me on the back end.
So,
y'all go over there and tell them they don't have to stream us. Tell them they don't have to stream us. We listening to them.
I will say this.
Oh my God. See, these the bones, girl.
Because
y'all tell them we are listening to after.
I didn't tell nobody what she said about him. You understand what I'm saying? Because if people come and talk to me about boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
She is talking in Manny's comments, but she only responded to Pearl. Y'all know she will come up and talk after. Y'all know that. Like, y'all tell them we are listening to them now.
You know, because I felt
unless this is your moment, Range Rover, go over there and ask her, can Dr. Dutchess come? But you know Dr. Dutchess cannot go, so Lord Jesus.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you understand what I'm saying? If you wanted to get help from other places, I couldn't say, oh, you could have came to me and asked me, because then it would have looked like I'm trying to interfere with you and her.
Yes, Range Rover being messy.
You understand what I'm saying? So
I wouldn't have took it that way. I wouldn't have took it that way at all.
But I mean, you wouldn't have taken it that way, but if it would have came back to the forefront, that's how they would have spent the narrative was, oh, Diamond don't want you to get to her.
Majestic, no. Can y'all pass these clear messages? What is happening? This is crazy. Can y'all pass the messages clearly?
Okay.
Majestic, we're trying to hear right now. Just pass the message, because Range Rover wanted Dr. Dutchess to come over to Diamonds Live.
You and
Dr. Dutchess cannot go over there due to the legalities of it all. But that's what Range Rover asked.
Well, better than you and Kev for the shit.
No.
Have you ever confided into Kev like you did into this fake earth?
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say, because, you know, you and Kev was pretty tight. So if you just come and trust a random, if you would trust him, you would have got hit with him for a while. My only take on this, and this is not a question, it's just an opinion.
They can't engage due to legalities, she's saying.
Enough bullshit to know what was up. And you know that you came and got groceries and that shit from Diamond, right? I think it's more to this shit. And y'all just hoping each other don't tell on each other to bring the worst of whatever was said about. And this ain't about y'all talking about me.
I'm not careful about anything she has to say about me. I'm not careful about that.
Your memory has been very selective today, Pearl. Your memory's never said, you remember everything.
No,
so on certain shit, you be remembering a lot of shit. And then today, like, your memory's been very selective. Like, there was some shit they brought up there was real, oh, you're like, oh yeah. But then something more current, you're like, oh, I don't remember that. But it was you was actually doing. Because, like, when you were over recording them panel, you was fighting for her when that shit first popped off. And then it's like, okay, you saying I'm gonna be cool with her, but you pulled away from being on Diamond panel, but you were more on you were over there still frequenting with Dab and Corey on that show.
Let me ask you this. Dr. Pearl. Remember when we was talking about? Remember when when she was showing receipts? Who she had helped and who was asking her for financial support on the back end?
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel Like, damn, I hope she don't say anything about me?
My situation hadn't occurred at that time.
Okay. So you asked her for some financial support, even though you seen her and heard her talking about how so many people in her DM asking her for this and that and the third, and you still.
And see, Pearl said that she didn't like the treatment. See?
For financial support after she had already said there was so many people asking her, and she was willing to give receipts on who was asking her. You still comfortable?
Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is.
Got me there down.
That's the pros looking at info. Pros looking at info.
Was she your therapist at that time before you asked for the money? But when that happened with the situation with her, with everybody else, was she beginning to be your therapist at that time?
She had started to be my therapist not very long after she came over here and told us her credentials.
Okay, so she had already been your therapist before she outed all the other people, right?
Yes, and then that happened. That's something else that just made me started like kind of looking sideways. But I was trying to. I didn't do I just didn't do a good job of separating the two. You know, building a friendship versus having a therapist. I wasn't good at separating the two, and I think that if I had a set that boundary in the beginning,
Dr. Dutchess, you hear her
in a predicament at all.
Oh, Pearl, can I ask you one more question so you put it all on the phone?
No way to separate a drop queen. It wasn't even supposed to go down that way. Like, that's the manipulation in itself with her thinking that she was going to be a friend and get help. That's the manipulation in itself. So who manipulating who? You know, let me hush.
You know what?
Who manipulating who?
Shoot on back order, and we seen that breast pump with no back order.
Who manipulating who?
Out my breast pump for that motherfucking grocery money. $180 buy a lot of shit at Winco and that Kroger, goddamn it. I ain't crazy. I shop all.
You have to now ask yourself, why did Pearl overlook so much? You now have to ask yourself, why did Pearl overlook so much? Because she gave Diamond the reason that, I didn't like the way she treated you, Diamond, and what y'all going through now, because it's sticky. See, that's how she feels now, because it's sticky. But when everything was going down, what made you overlook all that? Because now it's sticky. And now you trying to figure out how you was going to be a friend and get help. Who playing who now? Come on now.
Not saying that you was on some grimy shit towards anyone, but it was for your own benefit. You had a plan that you thought you saw in a clear way once you got in there, and you saw how the money was flying. So, and there's nothing wrong if you decide to go to the source itself and get what you can get out of it, because anybody motherfucking else on this panel and in them comments would have did the same damn thing. So they can sit up here and play it like they want to. I feel like that's what you were doing. You ain't being completely honest now at this point. Instead of just saying, look, the woman was up here throwing big dollars when she came around. I saw it. I happened to find it. I started going through a situation. We got on the therapist side of things. And then I ran to a financial situation. She's doing the coins from what I see. I'm already in direct contact with her. I'm going straight to her. That's what I feel like it was.
Well, you just described it.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Again, you just described it. I was in there on the therapy thing, started going through something, and was like, hey, can you look out?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But she forgot what Be Real started off with. Be Real started off with your motive was the setup. Oh,
why would you do that when you're already in direct contact with the person with the coins and who could possibly give you what you're asking for financially? That's all I'm saying. I mean, just as simple as that. I think
boom.
Around in circles, everybody talking around just instead of being direct to it, just like that.
Boom.
I'm gonna debunk that with Pearl because you already seen that she already displayed that she would come out and tell people who she gave help to. So then why wouldn't you feel that she would have done the same thing to you?
Y'all can keep asking that question, Chastity, but that has nothing to do with if she still decided to go directly to the source that she's already in direct contact with. Now, you feeling like she shouldn't have went to because she already know this, know that. That's your...
Like I tell y'all, the biggest pieces they are missing is that life and time continue to happen. Y'all got to remember, a relationship is all about the time you spend. We can't say, but we can know from what they told us that throughout time, more and more information was given. I guarantee you that's when motives change. Now, I can't pinpoint it. That's up for Pearl to pinpoint it on this one. Because like I said, this was not going to work out for Pearl because, again, the motive now is coming to the forefront. See, as time went on, you started learning more as we learned more. That's why everything you allowed to happen, because as we learned more, stuff was happening. See, while she was doing her 1-2, she was still spending. We were seeing it. Things were happening. Pearl was seeing the same thing.
My opinion is, and this is my opinion, I feel like you reached out to her because you wanted financial support too. I felt like you said, well, shit, fuck it. She giving down the money the way she giving down the money. Shit. Shit. Let me see what I can get to. And I feel like, and I could be wrong. You can correct me, but I feel like
that's wrong, Diamond.
Okay, and that's and I receive that, and I feel like you just use the therapy thing to slide in. That's just my opinion. Because, and the reason why I say that, because I'm gonna tell you why. Quite a few people use the therapy thing to slide in.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden they hit her with,
exactly.
Is there any way you can help me with this, or can I?
Exactly.
Can you help me with this, or can you help me with that? And my advice to her would be, and I told her, I said, a lot of these people don't like you because you know what I'm saying? You a therapist or this and that and the third. These people, like fucking with you because they see you drop this money over here, and that's on this side of this app. We're in a swamp.
And this is why we don't take sides, because we got to take it all in. We got to take it all in, baby.
People gonna follow that, right? And so I feel that she played the game to pull people in by making her look like she's this big, huge supporter, because at one point in time she was going around it, on this side and dropping bombs over here, dropping bombs over there, dropping bombs here and there, right? And then she always spoke on, if you just mad because I have money and you don't have no money and this and
that's that life and time I was telling y'all about. Y'all remember those moments.
And so
Pearl was hearing that too. That's that life and time I'm telling y'all about.
Let me go behind her, like, okay, she got money, so.
Because we all was hearing it.
She would put out, okay, you could ask me for something, I'll help you. Just all you gotta do is just ask.
Because we can't hold it against her. Shit, she said out her own mouth.
Being like, all these people in my, DMs asking for money, these people dying. I don't know these people. You understand what I'm saying? So I would tell her, hey, just pull back. Just slow down with your support. Because you're not going to be able to see who or two if you come in the door with, dropping the money. You understand what I'm saying? You just going to be a big gift on the app, and that's how people are going to look at you. See, it's a business for me. And everybody know that. Like, it's a business for me. So, yeah,
we ain't got no time to clean nobody's hands for them.
Pulling anything that she wanted out of anybody. Diamond, did you know that Dr. Dutchess was Pearl's therapist?
When Pearl said it out in the open in front of all of us one day and said she was going to reach out to Dr. Dutchess herself, and speak to her. She said on the panel in front of everybody.
Hey, Tammy.
Now, we didn't know.
Welcome in. If this your first time in, hit that follow button, Tammy. Y'all hit that follow button if it's y'all first time here.
One day she was in the box and she said, I don't know, Pearl said, somebody brought up that she was getting sessions from you. Mm-hmm. So in the part, so yeah, like Dr. Dutchess can say I knew this and I knew that and I knew this and I knew that, and I've already said I've always
hey
said
the watcher.
a lot of things.
Oh no, I was just asking. I would like, insinuate nothing.
No, but what I'm saying is, she said no. By her saying over in Manny's live that I knew about, I know a lot of things. And I'm gonna say this again. I know a lot of things. But it's not my place to come and tell y'all, or do this and do that. Like,
yeah, you don't tell what people confide in you. When people confide in you, that's just where it is. No matter if y'all get into it or not, that's just where it's at. I understand. I totally understand. That ain't where she's standing. And y'all keep talking about Hitler and all this shit. That lady is not a therapist. She is not a doctor. She don't have no credentials. Like, y'all got to be honest. Like, y'all don't remember when I used to first go live? You would see my diploma, my certificate, my ex-wife degrees and shit on the wall. You get what I'm saying? Your name, a motherfucker can look up your certificate, your degree, and your credentials, and they can't get you fired. They've looked up everybody on here, fucking credentials, that therapist, everybody can see that they're the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? The cold part is, I told y'all from the jump.
It's psychology, I thought.
They said, what we're not going to do.
I thought she was a psychologist.
Is talk about.
Ain't it? Psychology?
To my wedding. Miss Chastity. But be real on mute. Be real. They muted you for 5 minutes, babe.
Yeah, so like I told you,
psychology, yeah.
That lady was doing a little back pay that they give you when you get
psychologist, yeah. Ooh, child.
Deny you for a couple years and shit.
Ooh. I tell you, my news is real, honey. Child, it's a lot going on.
So, yeah, that's all that was. And then the money started running dry. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why.
Yes, Dr. Dutchess, we know, but we have to let the people get their sound bites out. We know.
Spend $25 for Diamond, $25 with Manny. You know what I'm saying? That's $1,000 a month, bitch. You go spend that money. You get what I'm saying? And that's when she squashed the bullshit. And that's when I became her satirical lawyer. But for some reason, y'all seem to think that I was in like all cool with her, like throwing them in and shit, because I was being her satirical lawyer on the app. You get what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is, y'all got scammed by somebody who lived in a single narrow ass motherfucking trailer with a popcorn suite. You know what I'm saying? She told me she rich, but then I went to my friend's house to go like, oh, the camera flipped. How did you happen to accidentally flip the camera in your friend's trailer with popcorn cylinders that got?
Because Omar mad, he done said too much and then got everybody in some paperwork.
Certain people so much that y'all don't want to listen to when we tell y'all this shit.
One of them lips.
Diamond this, Chastity this. There's certain people that y'all don't like about, y'all don't like certain shit about motherfuckers. Y'all don't want to listen, then y'all getting scammed and shit. And then a lot of y'all, like I said, Pearl been on this app, been through too much shit. She knew better. So she can't sit up here and convince me like, oh, well, it was just, I was vulnerable. I thought she was a real therapist. Man, you wanted to get that bag. You thought that old bat had a bag and she ain't have shit. We told y'all that shit from the jump. You get what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying you can agree with Oprah. I'm just saying why he talking, because girl, he was the one talking about what he was receiving. He didn't have to tell nobody that, but he said it.
It's gonna come back to her.
Shit, now we here.
Motherfucking shark infested waters, and she on her period. You know what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line. Now I know you don't like me to say it, but I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news. What they say, it ain't always the message, just the message. And motherfucker, that's the message for today. Have a good one, Don. I love you, boo.
So, Auntie Pearl, yeah, my CA has reached its limit, so I can't receive any CAs. So, Auntie Pearl, is your family with your children the only thing that you discussed with her personally?
Yes. That was the basis of everything that I was going through and still going through now. Yeah. She's your queen to be.
Dr. Dutchess, so the discrepancy that they have on the table right now is that apparently there was a leak about Pearl's son going to jail. Now, did you tell Inevitable that? Or do you know how Inevitable might have found out that? Or did Pearl say that herself and forgot she said it? Do you remember how that came about the jail? Non-factor. I'm not talking to you. This is ridiculous.
Dutchess before.
What'd you say, baby?
Had you ever FaceTime Dr. Dutchess?
No, we were always just on the phone.
Hold on, Omar. We are streaming right now. We're trying to get all the sound bites out.
So, in your opinion, when the stream dropped, the green screen dropped, what was your? Hold on a minute, Drew, I'm on this thing. Okay. How did you feel when you seen what she looked like?
Just wow. Oh, Chastity. Oh, Chastity.
What's funny? What's funny? Auntie Pearl? What funny?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, because I just was like, wow, when it happened.
Diamond, I wasn't trying to come up here. I'm in the comments singing. Let me go back downstairs. All my business.
I mean, do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Oh.
When did you start having a regret?
Like I said, one of the days when she told me that she would have lied on my son, on her son to the police. She told me that I should have lied on him to the police.
To get him some help.
You still continue to communicate with her though, right?
But wasn't it to lie to get some help or just lie to incriminate him? What kind of lie is this now?
TikTok stuff started going on.
Lord Jesus.
And then after that, you still ask her.
That's why you can't be giving out no advice, baby. Because they've been and told the police, girl, you told me to lie about that. Girl, I told you to lie to get him some help, girl.
I believe that happened.
Girl, she done told the people I'm trying to lie to incriminate them, girl, make them a felon. Like you, girl, I'm hoping she say a lie to get him some help.
Okay, I want to say it was before. I'm not for sure.
What the hell going on?
Did you say you just talked to Double D on Mother's Day?
No, I haven't talked to her. The last message I got was about what she said she was gonna. She sent the message and I didn't respond to it.
Gotcha. Okay. Be ready, you can come on here, honey, in 5 minutes up.
Okay, so the son did go to jail, right? Or something like that. So the son needed the child, what type of help the son needed?
You know, sometimes you just see shit coming, you kind of just know it's gonna get bad. With everything I have been going through as well, so I wouldn't say it was all her while I was pulling back. But it was some parts of it.
So when you went to her because she was a therapist, that was your motive?
Yes. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the conversation that you and I had?
On Instagram.
Ooh. Hopefully.
A long time ago.
Lord, her.
I can remember. Been a little bit of it, but yeah. Yeah, I was smoking no weed. Yeah. You felt like you wanted to.
You remember you remember how deep it got with what I told you?
I felt like around that time you just wanted to vent. You just wanted somebody to talk to.
I did.
Okay.
Well, Pearl, my thing is
Like, that's the same thing that she said that, hold on. That's the same thing that she would have done. That's just supposed to talk.
And you can't remember when she
What the
asked you
hell?
about still communicating with her after you felt
So you mean tell me that
since she would have lied.
Diamond felt like you wanted to vent and talk. You go to Dr. Dutchess to vent and talk. What the damn issue is?
You gotta remember, be real. It was a lot
What the
going
hell?
on. A lot. So I can't put everything in its proper place and time.
Child, it got to be a difference. Because y'all got to pay attention. Pay attention. If she went to Diamond to vent, y'all must pay attention. What's the difference between those two? Because she was already getting it from Diamond, it sounds like. But now she needs a new person in a therapist. Child, what is missing? What is missing?
So then the fact that you didn't like that she said she would have lied on her son wasn't that important.
Well, what I do know is I didn't lie on my motherfucking son. And the motherfucker can't tell me to do no dumb shit like that. That's what I do know.
I want to go back to here. So, hey, Chassie, hey, y'all. Hey, be real. So, Auntie Pearl, was it?
They don't come up there with your bullshit.
Dang, y'all, I didn't see that guy. I'm just asking, like, was it a sense of needing a reason to keep going because she presented herself as a professional that you felt like, yeah, this is my time, like because she presented herself like she was older, she had experience, she had all the credentials, so it's like
Dr. Dutchess said she didn't know the boy went to jail.
She didn't really guide me. I mean, you had the Dusties, but
Dr. Dutchess said she didn't even know the boy went to jail.
There's a lot of stuff you're dealing with.
Ooh.
So was it like a deeper need to keep going, or a need to like? Did she help you believe again?
I felt like I had found some strength.
Right. That's okay.
So Auntie Pearl, you didn't feel like if you were going to, because we've had several people on this app say that they were a therapist.
Here we go.
And
who?
We got that girl, the therapist. What is that therapist?
Yep. She's a lesbian, but yes.
Who else? That therapist, because you have been around. So who else we got? Shit, I can't think of all their names.
But hell, she could have went to that therapist.
Damn, what's her name? She came in my box. She came in my box that time when something was happening. She actually got in her car and actually went to go help that person. I didn't think of her.
Vaguely, I remember that, but I vaguely remember that.
No, I'm just saying, y'all know how y'all do, Shay. I'm just letting the people know. I'm helping my community first. I'm sorry. My apologies. I was helping my community first. My bad.
Cool, maybe. I don't want to lie.
So why didn't you, if you wanted to actually you understand what I'm saying, reach with therapists, why you even.
Oh, that just say Pearl is lying. She told me that boy daddy came and got him. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. But we got to let all the sound bites get out, y'all.
I know that therapist, but I don't follow her. I've heard of Dr. Coop.
Because the only thing they're going to keep doing is screaming, you a lie, you a lie.
Right, Blackberry. What about Catch Me? You know, Catch Me comes in here every day. You know, Catch Me's a therapist, you know, too.
She was saying that she didn't talk to Pearl about that. That's what she was saying. She was saying she didn't talk to Pearl about that because we know they talk. Remember, we know they talk, but now it comes down to what do they actually talk about. So she's saying they didn't talk about that because the daddy was coming to pick them up.
Still going to mine constantly.
Ooh.
Right, so if you didn't feel like if there was a need, then they wouldn't be of service. But then,
I ain't gonna tell nobody they're lying. I don't do all that. But baby, we just tell them, you know, what you said, what they said. Figure it out from there.
She did say it was free. She did say she had a ministry of it.
So the way she talked and worded everything to you, it just sounded good.
It sounded like something I could benefit from.
Oh,
with what I was going through, yes.
Well, to be fair, she did say she benefited from the therapy side of the relationship. If I heard it
But
correct.
Chesney asked her that, though. Chesney asked her that. You didn't hear Chesney say, ask her that?
Well, I'm just talking about this a few minutes ago. She just said, yes, she did. She feel like I forgot how she worded it. Right.
Okay, because Chesney asked her from her getting the therapist, from Double D being her therapist, did anything in her house change? She said no.
So that's two different questions.
Diamond, they said, Auntie Pearl, she said you lying. You told her the boy daddy came and got him. The boy daddy did come and get him. But that's not the part about the going to jail. The motherfucking going to jail part was, you know what? I can't even say it. Okay, whatever.
Not you can't say it.
If what you and her, if y'all had a verbal contract, why is she discussing it?
She shouldn't be. There's nothing she should be saying about anything that I told her.
Why keep discussing it?
Right, especially about your children. That's very.
She said that. Did y'all have contracts now? Did y'all have contracts?
Double D, that's why ain't nobody gonna fuck with you around here because of the way you move and the way you act on here. You want people, you trying to pull people towards you. You want to have this show, and this and that and the third, and all the people you want to pull towards
y'all
you.
go tell them they ain't got no contracts.
That's more fucked up as you are.
Y'all go tell them they ain't got no contracts.
Sit the fuck down. Chill the fuck out. And run your bullshit ass show, ho, like you said you gonna have.
Y'all go tell them they was gossiping.
You only gonna pull them. The same people got the same mindset as your motherfucker.
When they just gossiping?
That's it.
When they just gossiping? Go.
Fucking with you like that. Ain't nobody fucking with you like that. Not no real people.
Y'all, when they just gossiping, what is Pearl talking about a contract? Y'all gotta tell them they were gossiping. That's why there is no HIPAA, there is no ethics, because they were gossiping.
Pearl, on a scale of 1 to 10, how embarrassed was you when she little girl you on that line?
Child, this is crazy,
I
y'all.
wasn't embarrassed, but I did feel what Diamond called slighted.
This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel I think I'm more embarrassed now.
Thank you, Miss Walls. Thank you. I don't give a fuck what Manny talking about over there.
What?
I don't give a fuck about that.
Thank you so much for the gift.
What is y'all? Lord, they is throwing it all off.
I said what I said.
Y'all cannot keep the stuff correct. This is ridiculous, y'all.
Auntie Pearl, did you go back to
y'all? This is my God. Y'all must know they was gossiping. It was no contract.
It's about to get ugly, right? And something
they were gossiping. It was no contract.
And I recommend that you go get a real professional to help you go through this, because
that's why it's so tricky, because Pearl and Dr. Dutchess, they didn't have a contract. So if they did not have a contract and it was not set up properly, where does that leave you? They were gossiping. Like, tell Pearl to produce it then. Pearl should have it. Pearl says verbal. What the hell? They was gossiping.
Try to talk about any of you guys to me. So the most of everything that I've had a conversation with her about what she knows about.
Because she literally said it herself. She wanted to make her therapist her friend. We all know that's not possible. We all know that's not possible. She was trying to figure out how to make her therapist her friend. We all know that's not possible. So if none of that is possible, guess what y'all was doing? Gossiping. Gossiping, because again, Pearl told us, Pearl has been to proper therapy before. Pearl already knew this looked different, because guess what? They were gossiping.
I thought that she was dealing with people like me all the time in crisis.
She has started a verbal contract, though.
A verbal contract?
And I mean,
so
you know,
it wasn't nothing in writing.
No, ma'am.
So let me ask you this question. Your other therapist that you had, did you ever ask your other therapist for any loan or help or anything?
No, damn.
I mean, were you paying your other therapist?
Copay.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking, because you felt comfortable to ask her, and she was, you know what I'm saying, in your eyes, your therapist. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Yes, I do. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
See, y'all messed up this damn shit we're supposed to be getting help with. Y'all messed this shit up.
She didn't meet her as a therapist. She met her as a lady that came on Mississauga and started throwing big bangs.
They making this shit.
That's
they messing it up for the people.
On that side of it.
No, we're gonna go back. Remember that day?
This woman think it's therapist. She keep repeating it.
Remember that?
Pearl keeps repeating it.
How did therapist turn into friendship? Can you explain that to me?
Y'all not catching. It doesn't matter what we say. Pearl is actually thinking it.
Boundary there.
I remember she said she was a therapist. That's when Auntie Pearl, Be Real, said that she was going to reach out to her. Is that not accurate?
Yeah, I said that on live in front of everybody.
Right. So
and I told her, I said, I need to talk to you about my daughter.
Right. So it was under the guise of therapist.
You did.
No, I mean when the lady came up, started surfacing on this side of TikTok, she came in throwing bands. She didn't. So that's what she saw of her when she came over. Is what I mean.
Actually, Be Real, she didn't. When Miss Neutralized, she never threw bands. She only came up on
That's what I said over here.
Thank you, that therapist. Yeah, we know. That's what we was like, child. You know, she could have utilized one of our therapists in the community. But baby, we don't need our therapists in the community dealing with all this foolishness for the heterosexual people, and then our LGBTQIA people can't get no help. No ma'am. No ma'am, no Pam, no spam.
when she first came over here, she wasn't throwing big. When Pearl made that announcement that she was going to follow her for the therapy, she wasn't throwing big. It was the day when she came up here talking about the girl that was in the hospital and they had took her baby, and she was giving advice, and she was talking about she had a ministry where she helped people with therapy for free. That is when Pearl said that she was going to get in contact with her. And she was not throwing like that then. She would only come in a panel and
I told y'all, time changed that motive.
Type thing when she first came over here.
Time changed that motive
when Pearl made that statement. Thank you there, but you didn't have to bag me up because I am so sick of Be Real trying to come at me. But anytime you feel like you want to put something on my floor, buddy, I'm ready for you to put it on the floor. Because I don't give a care about you. I don't care nothing about no bitch, and I don't care nothing about no nigga for real. So it don't even matter to me. Whatever you get ready to do,
I'm just chilling, y'all.
Checkmate, baby. I'm the queen. You expect to protect me at all costs, and I don't give a care what you say. You keep opening up your mouth for me wrong way, and I'm going to pop off and say something you ain't never heard before. So the best thing for you to do is let me wind back up in this hole I'm in and stay over here. Keep playing with me, baby, because I'm not the wrong one. I don't give a care about you.
Oh.
First off, your big ass can't fit in no hole. That's first and foremost. So I don't know what fucking hole. You probably talking about a goddamn sinkhole, if anything, motherfucker. Now, if you want so much attention from Be Real, you can just say that, because I ain't said a motherfucking thing to you since we had our damn interaction earlier. That's first and foremost, Gabby. Now, next, let me get to what the fuck I was about to say. You made me lose on TikTok. That's what you did with your big ass goddamn mouth. You know what you be doing. Shut up. I didn't say shit while your ass was talking. Don't you come off mute. You mute that motherfucker and go back in that sinkhole, bitch. Now, let me say what I got to say. What was that? Oh, okay. I thought so.
It's the Gabby for me.
Now, you made me lose my train of thought. I'll come back to it down when I get it back. It was pertaining to the topic instead of Chassie trying to move to her big ass back.
Damn, something happening. They crazy. Y'all is crazy.
See, I didn't come up here to beg you for that. It was just that everybody kept saying it was about the money with her relationship with her, and I don't think that's where that came from. That's why I said it.
Be real, you got a violation, babe. Damn. Let me just say this. Auntie Pearl, this is just my opinion. Okay. It do looks shady, suspect. But if she was to have Mad Day on you, this is that was your friend and you laughing. So baby, let me tell you something. Baby, that's my friend right there. And I mean my friend. She is not going to get mad with me about what happened on this app at all. That's why she is my friend. Okay? What are you talking about?
Just to let y'all know, I was friends with Diamond before Diamond was ever a friend to me. So it ain't about her being a friend. I was a friend to her before she was ever. She didn't even know she was my friend. So that ain't even the point. Don't worry about it. Right. Worry about this app. Because I'm a friend when you're not around. So you don't have to worry about this app. I ain't worried about this app.
Amen. I know that's right.
But you do need to bring Zoe ass up here one day and clap him. Because he be in a whole bunch of mess and don't always slide in the slippery.
Oh.
I ain't never seen, well, I say, I ain't never seen who.
Just say this. I thought you was too gangster for this.
Zoe, don't nobody give a fuck about those galaxies.
Oh.
Who you doing? Because we don't even respect your galaxies over here, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Buddy.
Oh, shit.
Respect your galaxies over here, okay? You can't even mute nobody over here.
Oh.
Nigga. You already know what's up with me.
Ooh. Oh, now he knew that before sending it. He knew that.
Chastity, they said it says Chastity.
Are you not coming? What's what you doing? You requested to come in the box or what?
Who throwing shade at me?
That you know more than what you say. I know a whole. I've been on this app 5 years. I know a lot.
I know anybody throwing no shade at me in the comment section.
I mean, and if we do know more, what you want us to tell her for? We don't need to say nothing. She gonna tell it. We don't need to say nothing. She's gonna tell it.
Y'all engage with the live. Engage with the live. Y'all help with the gift gallery. Help with the gift goal. It is Friday. What league we in? Hold on.
Corey, you know you're in the box.
Oh, I didn't know, but I said, hey, Zoe said 2 galaxies. I mean, it was your music, Zoe.
Zoe don't get no respect over here.
Oh, Zoe, your shit just gave. Boy, they jacked your ass over here. Damn. Diamond, let me ask a question, though. Because I'm listening, but I'm laying down, I'm tired of it. Hard working ass niggas like we don't get no respect around this bitch. But let me say this, right? What's the difference between building a relationship with her and getting some coins from her on the back end compared to people jumping in the panel every time, begging for coins and shit?
Say that again?
I'm saying, what's the difference between building a relationship on the back end and asking her for something, getting something, compared to people jumping in the boxes begging for coins every time? What's the difference? Because, she had her favorites that she gave coins to. So every chance they got, they jumped in a box and it was kind of like begging for coins. They got better guess. I mean, them coins still add up, They still translate.
But the difference is with the coins was she was doing that when she wanted to do it. She wasn't asked to do it. It's a difference. It's almost like when y'all with somebody, y'all rather give them the money when y'all want to give it to them, not when they ask. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like maybe
I like a woman to ask me down so I know I feel needed,
Yeah, but you also too want a person to ask you too most of the time, so y'all will be able to hold that over and use that against them.
Oh hell no!
But hold on, but if y'all just offer it, right, and just do it on your own, you can't hold it against them and throw it up and throw it up in their face because if you offered it, they didn't ask.
But that's how they got the tricks, though.
Some people want you to ask them, and sometimes like asking everybody, you got to pay attention to Zoe. If you send one more galaxy, one more, I'm gonna put it out of flow. So yeah, that's what I think it is. Like when she want to do, she did it when she wanted to do it, and nobody could make her spend her money. That's how she said it's her money. She spend her money whenever she get ready and how she want to spend it. You understand what I'm saying? So.
But I understand she spent it how she wanted to spend it. But see, people knew how to play the game and stuff. Because you remember that first box battle, Diamond. I mean, certain people just jumped in the box. Because the Dutchess in the building, she gonna throw for me, I mean, I think they did it,
Because she had gave people that impression that she got a lot of money. She gave the people that impression she's always saying I'm rich, and these people mad because I'm rich, and You understand what I'm saying? She put a lot of out here on this app about her money. And so what do you know what I'm saying? What do you expect? What do you think these people are gonna do after you put that out there? They gonna go for your money. So it's like it's gonna be hard for you to see if somebody is genuine to you when all you talk about is your money.
I talk about my money, but they don't ask me.
Like, to be honest, if you say you support me, like Diamond just said, if you say you support me, of course, if I get in a box battle, I must.
Not Corey wondering why they not chasing him down.
Like that's just logic. I'm not getting in the box battle just to be sitting in the box battle.
Not Corey sitting over there wondering why y'all ain't chased him down by his money. Oh, wow. Ooh, this is crazy.
Manipulate that support thing. I ain't gonna even lie, but I look at it.
Thank you, babe. Thank you, Michelle, honey. I feel like I don't know. I just for me, Auntie Pearl,
it is crazy.
I just feel that
I was at Mafia today.
Her more than you say you did, or did, than you think you did, because you trusted her to the point where you didn't ask her for no paperwork. You don't even know this lady's first and last name. Am I correct?
You're correct.
And you went to telling her all your business. Thank you, True Queen, honey. Thank you, babe. You understand what I'm saying? Like you, and it could be a possibility that you might be going through some things even now, and then to the point where, when people are going through some things, they're not in the right state of mind. And they're vulnerable, and, it's...
Well, no, y'all gotta realize if y'all were to go to Corey to chase him around,
I just told you I've been on this app 5 years.
That is crazy. But Corey only is gonna use it.
Snakes on TikTok sitting over there finna get ready to get a show, and half of their shows didn't even last 3. They couldn't come live 3 times. One, I know for a fact, is a jumper cake from the used auto parts store, AutoZone. Please don't come for me over there, because I'm not scared of Manny's show. I will come over there and sit on Manny's show and don't give 2 fucks about it. You got the wrong person, baby. I am ready to be petty. Do you understand that? I lay with wolves, baby. You got the wrong one. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about Manny's show, Manny Newsroom, Manny get this box. That's what he do. And bring you with him. Get on this trampoline, baby. Let's jump. You can't make me say nothing. I know a lot.
So, but some of the shit she be having wrong, she know a lot.
Oh, it's going down, y'all.
Streaming you. They was telling you to stream him. He's streaming you. Damn, Manny, why you streaming?
For a long time. What you mean, Manny? How you think the messing room got started? Because of me.
Oh my God.
Man, you can't take it away. You said it. So, Pearl, yes, Corey.
We listening to the stream, y'all.
Well, but that would sound like, did she, did she give you anything? Where the hell you been? I've been asleep, nigga. I got a life.
Now he been asleep.
She just helped her out with some groceries.
Oh shit.
Now he been asleep, y'all.
She tricked me off with Jazzy. She did with you.
You know what, bitch? Don't say nothing about me, do you? You got the wrong one. A lot of people trick off on Chastity, baby, including you. You better sit your bitch ass over there and be quiet.
Damn. She gave you the rat. She gave you the 250 like she gave most of the other people. She gave Chastity more. Chassie pimped out about $1,000, $2,000.
She didn't even get to.
Well, no, she said that Dr. D is linking up with the two biggest snakes. Who would that be? Who would that be? I don't know.
Cause my money go to the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree don't have no return policies, baby.
Queen Jules said Diamond scared the hell of Chastity.
I'm just being real though.
Queen Jules! Baby, you cannot come between me and Chastity, baby. It will never happen. It could never. What you need to do is take that opportunity. What they said y'all should do is make that show up, okay, with all three of y'all, and we'll see how this go. Okay?
And make it about the crumble wives of TikTok. The crumble wives of TikTok.
Didn't Queen Jules just go back to work?
Okay.
Oh, she was a kept woman. Why you go back to work, Queen Jules? Dr. Dutchess wasn't supporting you? And that man dumped. Which one it is? Sound a little lonely now, huh? Well, I tell y'all be on this tripping, boy. Dr. Dutchess, why you ain't ask Chastity since y'all over there screaming and you listen? Why you ain't ask Chastity for none of your money back? You got
ain't nobody on Manny panel.
Chastity ain't got no money. Chastity ain't got no money. You gotta worry about asking for Chastity because the money Chastity got is spin up, baby. Spin up.
You got some money left. I'm just asking. Hey, I find it.
But Auntie Pearl, listen. I feel that you was going through some things, and you just trusted the wrong person. That's just my opinion.
I can agree with that. What advice?
Hey, Queen Jules, did she just get married? Queen Jules been married 15,000 times.
Didn't she just get married? I thought she did that.
And I just don't. It's just I just don't understand how you was able to still move forward with after you seen her actions. So you understand what I'm saying?
I don't know, Diamond. It started the process of me backing off. That's all I can say. It started the process of me backing off. I was watching, but I wasn't watching as close as I thought, I guess. So what, if you had to answer, what was the biggest piece of advice or help she gave you? Because I mean, well, it seemed like it wasn't none of that. Just a couple of little conversations.
What is the biggest advice or help she gave you? Did y'all ever have any solutions? Did y'all come to any solutions?
Yes, we had one. I don't want to say what that was.
Okay.
When it come down to the
She said all your stuff. She done told about your son. She done told about the food stamp. She done told about the Section 8. She done told about whether or not you got money enough for her. So what is you holding back for? What is you holding back for?
No, I'm talking about my kids.
Oh, yeah, hold back on that one.
Yeah, Pearl gave all that information up anyway.
Oh?
I mean, I don't think she helped too much for her, but it helped her, yeah. Yeah, some of that information was already given.
And as a so-called therapist, I don't think she should be discussing that, no matter how emotional she gets.
She did. I told y'all there was the groceries and the goddamn classes that she paid for. Told y'all that. And she offered that. So you want to pay for me some class?
So she offered the classes for you. Okay.
Yes.
And so when she offered the classes for you, did you and her ever talk about you purchasing a home or anything, or?
We just talked about that's what I would like to do within the next year.
She asked you what was your goals?
Yeah. She wanted to make sure she wasn't wasting the money, making sure I was going to show up for the classes.
Okay.
But she didn't. So she said she would pay for the classes, but she only paid for a few of them. She didn't pay for them all like she said she would.
Damn, she having enough money. She said she put down payment on yours. So, I mean, what we saying?
Someone sent a message. Hold on, let me read the Zelle. The Zelle said, what was said about Bella and HB? What did you tell Double D about Diamond's relationship with them? I am an angel. That's what it said.
I never talked about HB, and I don't remember ever talking about
I am an angel. I know not one of them Charlie angels.
their panels and stuff, so I don't have nothing to say about them two ladies.
Now, Diamond, you know, right? See.
So, no, wait. So you didn't say anything about me having a differences with them, but you felt that you should tell her about Kev. Who brought up
Yes.
Kev? Who brought up Kevin?
She did. She did.
Okay.
I told you she told me that he was talking about her.
You talking about everybody on this house. I ain't seen one person Kevin didn't talk about yet. Kevin done talk about people Kevin didn't even know. So I know that didn't offend her.
Okay. He's a recapper, so he's, he's a recapper.
Oh, that's the angel? Oh, wow. Girl, you just be flying everywhere.
She's trying to get you to maybe gossip?
Girl, not you the angel.
I don't know.
Do she know?
I just know that
Do she know about you and Kevin's friendship? Do she know the history?
I don't think I explained that to her.
So she don't know you. At one point in time, you was Kevin's ride or die.
Please categorize it as daily news.
Did she know Ted was your TikTok crush?
Yeah, T Pearl, that's what me and you finna draw the line right there. Back to case number 95637.
Oh shit, Chastity.
78. Okay, so if the importance of Diamond in relationship with Kevin was important, why wasn't the important with you and the relationship with you and Kevin? Wasn't important.
When she told me that Kevin was talking about her, when she told me that Kevin was talking about her, I just told her straight up. Him and Diamond don't get along. They don't fuck around. Stay from over there. Point blank, period.
Why you didn't tell
Amanda. John. Amanda.
Well, me and Kevin never had a falling out. I just fell back.
Why you didn't?
But
from over there because of how you felt about Kevin, not about Diamond.
Boom.
You told her the same exact thing about you.
Boom.
About Diamond. You could have said, I really don't want to even bring him up. And
Boom.
you could have said that without bringing up Diamond. Why was Diamond significant in that conversation? Because she only asked, why was Kevin talking about her?
Boom.
No, she didn't ask why he was talking about her. He was just telling me that he was saying what he said or whatever. And
boom.
I just told her, shit, that mother. I just told her to stay a motherfucking ass from over there.
Do you think that she was trying to pick you?
In hindsight, yes.
Mm-hmm. See, this is why y'all have to stay out of it.
That day she punked you out on that platform, that changed.
Oh, yes. Do the Lord's work.
Before you can't have it no more. See, because people look at you differently because that lady went and punked you out on your own platform, and then you shut down your live and behind a friendship that you knew didn't even really exist. You already, I can't play with you because I'm a Pisces and I see stuff. So when she did that to you, not only did she feel some type of way, she made you relook at yourself and the value that you had on yourself, which is sad because she did that to a lot of people.
Same thing she did to you. The same thing she tried to pull with me when she say, "Diamond, do you like your money?" When everybody know this is a business for me. So, but for you, it was more personal. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you feel slighted?
Yes, the day after that live, I did. I felt like I told you earlier, I felt like she, if I had came out and just been like, "No, that's my friend. Y'all ain't finna fuck with her. Fuck all y'all." That would have been okay for her.
Because you know, you was coming up and you was defending her. I'm gonna tell you something. When that stuff was popping off with the Dusties, you were defending her, and that popped off with the Dusties. I want to say less than what that was, when less than a month, y'all.
No,
we waiting the Dusties then.
Oh no, wait. When was it, Auntie Pearl? When that stuff was popped off with the Dusties, was it maybe a couple months?
It's been a few months ago. It was her and Rich Girl.
No, I don't think that's what Diamond was talking about. But we wasn't the Dusties then, Diamond, you talking about then.
Yes, y'all was, because when around that time, Auntie Pearl was going live and she was hanging out with y'all.
Thank you, Amanda.
She was hanging out with y'all.
Diamond, we didn't become official Dusties till March 14th. That's what they say. That's what the people make the news. Yes, March 14th.
All right, so that means she was swinging for y'all.
Okay, everybody got one and one out. Now y'all ain't got to make no more comments about each other because everybody done got one out.
What we in May? I mean, what we in May?
I don't know when Pearl.
So it was a couple months ago.
Yeah, it was about 2 months ago.
Okay then, and all of this stuff that she was saying to Auntie Pearl.
But don't Manny me.
Matter of fact, Auntie Pearl, if I'm not mistaken, you was talking to Double D as a therapist. How long ago now?
It's about October.
Shit, it's been a minute.
Since last year, right?
Majestic, let them loose, girl. Let them loose. I try to tell them, Majestic, let them loose. Let them loose, baby D. Let them loose, baby D. Let them loose, baby D. Let them loose, baby D.
No.
I tried to tell them. Let them loose, baby D.
Auntie Pearl, you was kicking it with her around Christmas time?
I don't think so.
Yeah, she was.
Somebody's on Instagram.
Okay, Dr. Dutchess. We will get a chance to listen in on you if you do respond, but definitely go enjoy your day. Oof.
She started telling you.
We'll handle it from here.
Telling him no business. Yeah, that was before the Christmas part. Diamond, you was talking to her back in like October and shit.
Okay, let's see. Let me see, y'all, because, hold on. Let's welcome in Dr. Dutchess. Welcome in, Dr. D. So you had a chance to listen to everything. What's your thoughts? I do want to start with you first before you get out of here. What's your thoughts?
Lies. And if anybody with a brain that's listening to that conversation should hear the discrepancies in that conversation. Just lies. Diamond knew about my relationship with Pearl because I would tell her. She knew that Pearl had asked me for money without going through the mafia, because she asked me why Pearl didn't have to go through the mafia. And I told her. I said, Pearl said that she didn't want them niggas up there all in her business and trying to tear her apart. So because I did have a back-end friendship with Pearl, I asked Pearl, I said, what is it that you need? And she says she needed to buy some groceries for those children, quote unquote. I said, how much do you need? Because I have learned not to just give people shit, but to pin them down. She said about $100. I said, I'm going to do you better than that. And I sent her more. I says, and don't worry about paying it back. And that was that. I am not Pearl's therapist. I do not have a therapeutic relationship with Pearl. I was advising Pearl. Okay? Pearl would call me in the middle of the night. Pearl would call me anytime because of the situation she had with her children. Naturally, my heart went out to her. She would talk about the situation between the children and the husband. Okay, the ex-husband or whatever that man is. There were some issues with Pearl in that situation. Pearl saying that I told her to call the police on her child. She's a damn lie. She's a damn lie. What I said was that he would not be in my house threatening me with a gun. I would call the police on my son. That is what I said. And there's not a damn thing any of y'all can do about that. Because there's not a child of mine that's going to be in my house threatening my life. It's not going to happen in this lifetime. I never even knew the boy went to jail because she told me that the boy's father came and got him. Matter of fact, she told him, you better come get these motherfuckers. Because neither the boy or the girl wanted to be there. There are multiple children. But only a couple of them did she tell me she was having problems with. I was on the phone with her. She called me in the middle of fighting with those children. And it was horrible. Horrible. The way she was talking to them and the way they were talking to her. And I told Pearl, I said, Pearl, just stop. I said, stop, because this gonna go bad. That's how badly they were talking to her. They were not talking to her like she was their mother or anything to them. The language was ridiculous, but so was her language toward them. And I told her, because the two teenage children was out of control, I told Pearl to stop arguing with those children. Because I didn't think she could win if they turned on her. I was never her damn therapist. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me, but y'all can't do a damn thing to me. Because I don't have a contract with Pearl and no damn body on TikTok. Never have and never will. And I hope every damn therapist on TikTok is listening to this shit. And if any of them ever thought about helping any of y'all ass, they won't do it now. They won't do it now. I was advising Pearl. Pearl came to me. Was I stupid? Did I not think that Pearl wanted money? They all want money. Do y'all think I'm stupid? I could not have been her therapist and had a financial relationship with her at the same time. But y'all think y'all so damn smart and know so damn much. I don't know what done happened to Pearl. I don't know if she... forgive me, man. It's my phone. You know, it stays busy. Hold on a second.
It's okay. We do want to ensure that you get it all out so that we can get full transparency and things of that nature. Because I do know that this situation just blew up out of nowhere. Oh, my Jesus. Everybody buckle up. Everybody buckle up. Now, we do have a few people in the queue. All of y'all would have to wait. We do want Dr. Dutchess to get it all out because we did not even know her and Pearl was even talking to this magnitude on the back end. So can we just allow this moment? Please, everybody, sit back.
Go ahead, I'm back, Manny. If you want to talk to these people in this chat, you can talk to them, but I'm leaving. And what I will do, I will go and find someone else to do an interview with.
We're listening to you right now because, again, Pearl brought it. You're in it. And so we're listening to you. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Okay. I did not know when Pearl reached out to me. I told Pearl, I says, I can advise you in my ministry capacity, not in my professional capacity. I made that crystal clear. And everybody on damn TikTok knows that. Okay? She had a lot of issue with the ex-husband or whoever he is, damn it. I'm sorry. Okay, Manny, can you hear me? Manny, do you hear me?
I can't hear you clearly.
Okay. Pearl came to me talking about her problems. She's not the only one. Okay? She is not the only one. But you don't hear nobody else running up the Diamonds panel doing this shit, do you? Okay? I don't know what's wrong with Pearl, what then got into Pearl, but I'm okay with it because Pearl can't touch me. I tried to be a friend to her, including waking up in the middle of the night and listening to her stuff and trying to advise her. Yes, she's got some complicated stuff going on. They know what Pearl got going on, and Pearl know what Pearl got going on. Did Pearl ask me for money? I said to her to go through the mafia. She asked me again, do I have to go through the mafia? I said, why don't you want to? And she said, I don't want them nosy motherfuckers all in my business.
So let me ask you this. So be clear, Pearl asked you twice because the first time you told her to go to the mafia.
Yes.
And so then she asked again, and that's when she told you her reasons why she did not want to go to the mafia.
She said she didn't want them nosy motherfuckers all in her business. And I'm sorry. She said she didn't want them nosy motherfuckers all in her business. I'm sorry. And, God darn it. Okay, Manny, she said she didn't want them nosy motherfuckers all in her business. And she didn't want Corey now knowing her business. Okay. I'm having a hard time dropping this call. She didn't want them to know. Even when that stuff happened that argument happened between me and Rich Girl, Pearl told me, she said, the motherfuckers, the Dusties, she said, they don't want me to be friends with you. She said, but I'm not studying them motherfuckers because in the middle of the night, when I got all these problems with these goddamn children, them motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit for me. I never told Pearl to stop her friendship with those folk. Never. Why? Why would I? I even used Corey as a damn lawyer. I used Omar as a damn lawyer. These people are not making no damn sense. Y'all cannot see what this is really all about. I did not know Pearl's son went to jail because she told me that the father came and got him. I wasn't calling Pearl. Pearl was calling me. I'm too damn busy to run after damn people. When she called me, I said, what happened? Because at the last conversation we had, she said she was calling the police on his ass because he was threatening her and the other son was about to get in trouble to hurt the boy to protect her from the other boy. The last thing I heard from her ass is that she was calling the damn law. I said, if it were my son, no son of mine would be in my house threatening my safety. I'm not that damn stupid. She's lying. I don't know how Diamond them done got to her. I'm not worried about Diamond. Diamond know what's going on, and I know what's going on. Diamond, I'll see you in court, honey. We're going to court, girl. So when you get through with all of this, you just dragging more people into it. That's fine. That's fine. But we're still going to court for you lying about I threatened your life. We're going to court about that. You can believe that. Okay? But she's just lying. I don't know what Pearl thinks she is doing. Why did Pearl ask me for damn money to buy damn food? And why wouldn't I help a mother with 3 or 4 damn kids who say they don't have nothing to eat? Why the hell wouldn't I have helped her and gave her more than she asked for? So what the hell is she doing? The classes for Bruiser, I sent her a cash app for $200 damn because that is what Bruiser told me that whole damn class cost. Now, what she did with that $200 damn, I don't know. I know when Bruiser got into it with Diamond, Bruiser told me that Pearl quit the damn class. And I said that I didn't think that was right. That she didn't go through with the damn classes when I paid for them for her ass. So I called her. And I said, Pearl, Bruce is telling me.
Just one second. So I got a fax machine message that says, are you sure it's not 150 that you
No,
sent?
I sent Pearl 200. And that I can prove. No, I don't have to lie about these things because there are records. She said that she was wanting to get her a house and that Bruiser was going to even give her one-on-one consultation. And I said, fine. I said, this helps Diamond and Bruiser's out and it helps you too. And they know that I did that. Diamond know this. Diamond's sitting there playing games. She's sitting there trying to make y'all think she's some kind of victim. She's trying to use y'all asses to come against me. I'm not scared of y'all. None of y'all.
Well, I don't think this is.
And I don't think y'all. I don't think y'all is stupid.
Like Pearl seemed like she was willing in this. I don't think Diamond's hand is in this because Pearl was willing to bring this forth. Pearl said herself that she felt like for some time she had to step away from you. So I don't think Diamond had any dealings in this because Pearl made it seem as if she had been peeping your play and started to back away.
Pearl's a liar. Pearl is a liar. Pearl didn't step away from me. I stepped away from Pearl. Because the last message I got from Pearl is that, hey, we are friends. That's the last message I got from Pearl. Because I told her, I says, I need to let you know that I have had to go to the sheriff department. And I told her why. And she said, they some crazy motherfuckers. And after then, I stepped away from Pearl so that Pearl would not be dragged into it. But now I see that Pearl done went and dragged her own damn self into it. But I told her, just like I told Diamond, not to be diabolical. Here's what I've had to do. So be warned. And I told Pearl, I said, Pearl, I'm also going to have to change my phone number since they are trying to dox me and all of that stuff. But it was my lawyer that said, don't change the phone number. We want them to use that phone number. Pearl is not telling the truth. Let me ask y'all this. What did I get from all this? What did I get from all that Diamond got? What did I get from all that Pearl got? Who benefited the most from this relationship? And isn't it interesting that the ones who benefited are the ones doing the talking?
I would say Pearl expressed how she benefited. She said the therapy seemed as if, the sessions, I would say, correction.
They were not sessions. They were not sessions. Sessions are scheduled. These were phone calls from her at different points in time when she would just call and she would say, can you talk? Or she would text me and say, I got a problem. Can you talk? And I would either tell her what time would be good for me to talk, or I would say, yeah, go ahead and call me. But most of the time, it was at night. These were not scheduled damn sessions. If they were, prove it, Pearl.
So I
prove
will
it
say,
that you had a professional relationship with me.
Well, I will say what I think that you all got out of it was Pearl was able to have somebody to talk to, a lending ear, and I think for you, you maybe was finding a good girl that you maybe can talk to. That's
No,
just
I
my
don't need
point of view.
friends on TikTok to talk to. No, I felt very bad for her situation. And I even told her, I said, Pearl, stop talking about your situation on TikTok. I said, stop doing that. I said, what are you getting out of that? And she said, girl, I don't know. She said, I do talk too damn much sometimes. And that was it. I don't dislike Pearl. I feel sorry for her because evidently evidently she fears something. Evidently she needs to be in Diamond's world. I told her that boy had mental problems, but I didn't want to talk about it. I said, because if I talk about that boy mental problems, I said, they gonna talk about me like a goddamn dog. I said, so I'm gonna let his ass do whatever he does. Now, do you have any questions, Manny? I'm willing to answer any questions you have.
Honestly, I don't have any questions because I was really just kind of taking in you all's side of the story, honestly, because it's still so fresh.
I don't know. It's not that damn difficult. Why y'all making this more difficult than it need to be?
Yeah, that's why I'm okay with, hearing your side and hearing her side.
It's not that difficult. I was never her professional therapist. Didn't the woman tell y'all she had her own therapist?
So Sweet and Swift wants to know.
So why didn't she go to her own therapist?
So Sweet and Swift wants to know, can people come up to ask questions? Y'all do know we do have a CA available if y'all want to submit the CA without coming up.
No, because they're not going to be dropping me and thinking I'm going to pay to come back.
No,
I'm trying to explain my shit.
So for this moment, we're not going to do any drops on Dr. Dutchess so that she can speak for you all's questions. But I was saying the CA Dr. Dutchess because they can send $5 to ask a question if they did not want to come up. So you all can come up if you would like to. But if there's no questions, then there's no questions.
As long as they are respectful, I don't have a problem with it.
I done told y'all where I stand, and y'all come on now. So either y'all want to ask the questions or y'all don't. It's up to you all.
But I never knew that I never knew that her son went to jail. But if he'd have been in my house, his ass would have went to jail. His ass would have definitely went to jail if he was in my damn house. And what y'all gonna do about it? I listened to them. Those people were screaming, yelling, calling each other all kind of bitches, hoes. She was just as bad as the children. The daughter, I thought, told her she was going to KILL her. If I had been her therapist, don't you know I would have had to report that shit? I didn't report a damn thing. But I did tell Pearl, I said, why are you forcing those children to live with you when they don't want to? Let them go back to that man. And she said their daddy don't even have nowhere to live.
Are y'all trying to come up or what? Because am I seeing people in the queue or what? What is happening?
And Omar just mad that he tried to dox me and it didn't work out the way he wanted to. That's all I gotta say about his ass. It didn't work out the way he wanted it to.
Okay, so y'all just give me 1 second. Let me find my trusted Cherry Cola. Now, Cherry Cola.
I'm not fooling with Cherry. Cherry play too much.
Oh my God. Okay, so Cherry, not you, boo. We're gonna move past you, Cherry. All right, let me see who we're gonna get his power to. Who is in here? Okay, let me see. Velvet. Is Velvet here? Is Velvet here? I think Velvet will be able to keep it together. Is Velvet here? Going one. Okay, Velvet is here. Okay, so Velvet, please be respectful to Dr. Dutchess' wishes. You will be the only one besides myself with door controls. We're trying to get as much information as we can. That is the goal. So we don't need anybody in the way of the goal. Cause honey, we would never know what's going on if we don't get the information, boo.
Manny, if they have a problem with me being here, since they seem to have such a problem with me being here, I don't have to. I don't have to interview over here.
Oh no, they don't have a problem.
There are a number of the lives I can go interview on. I promise.
No, Dr. Dutchess. No, Dr. Dutchess. We in the newsroom do not have an issue. We love information. We love news. Okay. So welcome in, Queen Jules. Go ahead with your question.
I believe Dr. Dutchess. I really don't have a question for her. I think everything is cut and dry.
Lying. I have no reason to lie. I have no motive.
I really believe her.
Can we let the next person up then? Can we
Yeah.
Can we let the next person up?
I thought I'd see.
I don't know what they think they're doing, but it's not going to work with me. And Pearl, I don't know what they got into you, dear. But you know what? You needed someone to listen. As you said, you used to vent to Diamond. What's the difference in you venting to Diamond and venting to me? Except that I really could give you some good advice, which is all it was. Because you and I don't have a professional relationship. And that's what y'all mad about, is that I was smarter than y'all thought I was. I don't have a professional relationship with you, Pearl. I never asked you for your children's medical records. I never asked you for your husband's addiction records. I never asked you for anything. You are the one in the midst of trying to have a so-called relationship with me, also used it to talk about other people and to get money, which I was glad to help you with. I was glad to help you when you told me you didn't have money to feed your children. I even gave you more than you asked for. And what you think you're doing, I don't know, but it's okay. As Whitney Houston said, it's not all right, but it's okay.
Thank you, Dr. Dutchess. All right, so let's start with Trina. Then we're gonna go Range Rover, that therapist, Angelina, Drop Queen, DJ Scooter.
Did you tell about your grenade too?
We're gonna go Drop Queen China, and then let me see. Kelly Bird, are you trying to come up?
And Manny, if I don't want to talk to someone you put on this panel, I'm going to reserve the right not to talk to them.
That is respectable.
Because I know who my haters are.
That is respectable, Dr. Dutchess. Thank you. Stacy, are you here to ask a question? Okay, we're going to move you around too. We're just moving out these extra people real quick. Okay, and then Velvet coming up. All right, go ahead, Trina. You all don't mess up your
Manny, I
opportunity.
thought you wanted it one at a time.
Well, girl, I went ahead and sped it up just a little bit, but yes, girl,
Okay.
You can still do the one at a
I'll
time
just keep
as well.
watching, but okay.
Okay. Now, if they do mess up their opportunity, do be quick with the button, because, honey, if they can't focus.
Well, I'm going to just stay up here because remember I said down there it don't go as fast.
Okay, yes, y'all know the rules. Do not mess up your opportunity. Take it away, Trina. Go ahead.
Yes, Manuel, thank you. I will take it away. I do want to say this, something I'm seeing here as a common theme. What happened to the gratitude talk that we say and scream on this app? Y'all used to tell me all the time, be grateful, Trina, be grateful. Pearl should be grateful that Dutch helped her instead of bashing Dutch on Waterhead's panel, period. I don't give a fuck. Now, Dutch also should not be telling us all of Pearl damn business, but Pearl also be telling her own business.
Pearl be telling her own business, Trina.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dutch.
And Pearl didn't tell me anything that she... Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying too, Dutch. I'm saying Pearl be telling her own business as well. So I feel like on one hand, they both got their wrongs. Pearl, y'all, just like y'all tell everybody else to be grateful, Pearl need to be grateful. She don't need to be over there on Waterhead panel talking all crazy, talking about, oh, she said she was gonna pay for this and didn't pay. What you mean? She didn't have to pay for a damn thing. Ain't that what y'all tell everybody else? She didn't have to pay for nothing, so she didn't have to pay for shit. Wait,
Trina,
let me
what
finish
is it she's saying I didn't pay for?
Well, shit, I don't know her. Trina,
everything that Pearl asked
hold on, Dutch.
Everything she asked me to do, I did.
Hold it. Let me be very clear. Talking about Trina want to check. I ain't asked Dr. Dutchess for a fuck thing.
Hold on, focus, y'all. Focus.
Oh, thank you, Manuel. Thank you, Manuel. Yeah, I almost.
Trina, are you finished?
You know what? Yes, I'm done, Manuel. Thank you, Manuel.
Range Rover. Go ahead, Range Rover. That therapist, go ahead, that therapist.
I'm gonna keep it brief, Manny. Um, I did have a question, maybe more so for the comment cousins, because maybe only about 10% of the people in here are either a helping professional or a client of a helping professional. So I have a question for the greater majority. What is the deal with y'all with therapists giving folks money? Why don't what's wrong? What's the problem? What's the problem with it? It's either you gave them money, so you need to be their therapist, or you didn't give them money, so you're their therapist. So what's the issue with y'all? What gets y'all so
Well,
upset
let's be
about that?
honest here about that therapist, because you in particular and Dr. Dutchess in particular, there's a lot of chaos and mess surrounding, because there's a lot of therapists and healthcare professionals who give money and this does not happen to them. So let's be very clear about the context. It is the mess that comes behind it
It
that
is.
people really talk about, not just you giving money to somebody.
It is. It's where we are, that therapist. It's where we are.
So
no, because it's a lot of therapists on here that don't go through what y'all go through.
Yeah, but you don't know what they're doing either. And they probably, if they are in a therapeutic relationship, at least far as I know, I have never been in a therapeutic relationship where I traded money with people unless they were paying me for services.
Yeah, I maybe it's just the platform, because I've been on other social media platforms where I would give like giveaways, and it only became a problem over here on TikTok.
Over here, right.
And so I've never, like, and the money that I did give on TikTok, it was for truly trying to help people. But once I realized that you help somebody, and certain people, it may be the people we're choosing to give to, Dutchess. Maybe we need to reanalyze
It
that.
was, and for that
Oh no, I'm taking
I have great
that's some
regret.
shade. Hold it. What?
No, I honestly think, no shade,
Oh,
respectfully, no tea at all. But I think
okay.
that it's the people that we choose to give to. We need to put boundaries around that. And one boundary is we only need to give to people that we see trying to help themselves first. That's my personal opinion. But I haven't been given much on here in the past 24 months, and I've felt great about it. I haven't really given anything over, $10. And I think that is my boundary. But that's all I had to say. Thanks, Manny.
Well, I'm probably
Great
going to
discussion.
continue to give because that's my nature. What I'm going to do in the future is figure out a better way to do it. A better way to do
Exactly.
it.
I get that. I get that. And like I said, my boundary is I don't give above $10, and I don't expect a thank you for $10. But like, you got to find your own boundary. That's it. All right, let me get
Thank you,
down.
that therapist. Also, y'all engage with the live, engage with the live. Angelina, Drop Queen, Author, then Velvet. Go ahead, Angelina.
All right. Thank you, Manny, for having me. I don't know if originally you said drop queen first. I don't mind going at this time, but you did tell her she can go before me.
Okay, go ahead, Drop Queen, then Angelina, Author, then Velvet. Thank you, Angelina.
Is that really drop?
That's me. You could go ahead. I'm making a
Oh,
take. I'm just listening. I don't even know I'm
Okay.
in the box. Give me just a second. I'll
Okay.
come
All
And
right.
back.
let me
Thank
just
you.
say this to Jade. Jade, I am okay. I'll probably be on your platform later on, but I'm okay. These people can't hurt me. They really can't hurt me. I'm not worried about them. Go ahead,
Okay.
Trina.
Yes, ma'am. Originally, Auntie Pearl was asked, which is what ignited the conversation that has manifested into what we're seeing right now. Auntie Pearl was asked about, have she pulled back from you, and will she continue to have, a relationship with you? And that's when she made it known to us that she hasn't been responding back to your calls, and she did let you know in her message
Why would I be calling her? I haven't been calling Pearl. I haven't called Pearl since that day that I let her know that I had to go to the sheriff department because my goal was to also to change the telephone number, And I wanted her to know because that's the number I would talk to her on. So I wanted her to not just dial the number and find that it had been changed. I think that's kind of tacky. So I wanted her to know. But after I went to the sheriff department, my attorney said, don't change the phone number. Leave that phone number right where it is. We want them to make some threats.
Okay, so you haven't been reaching out to Pearl?
No, not at all. And
Okay,
Pearl, no, I
and
haven't.
so she was
And I
saying her
didn't, and I
reasoning.
didn't before. I would respond to her whenever she had a crisis. I would respond to her. I wasn't calling Pearl. And Diamond knew all this because I was constantly telling Diamond, you know, that I talked to Pearl today. That Pearl asked for some money. You know, Pearl needed some money. What did she need it for? And I told her, I would tell her that because I didn't want Pearl and nobody else in the mafia to think that they could go tell Diamond something that Diamond ass didn't already know. Diamond knew everything. So this game, Diamond sitting up there playing like this is all new to her and she's
And you know what, Dr.
She's
Dutchess?
lying.
Kev called that out. Kev was like,
When you
how
told me I
Dutchess...
could have this turn.
Just give me one second. I'm just saying this real quick. Just real quick. That's very interesting because Kev called that out. Kev said Diamond ain't never been this smart. How she know what question to ask? Because she already knew the motherfucking answer. She sit up there like she don't know the answers, but she asked the right questions because she knew the motherfucking answer. Go ahead, Angelina. I'm sorry.
All right.
She knew.
So from what it's looking like, Dutch, I just want to say this. What it's looking like, just from my perception, because I missed so many pieces. But you helped someone. You exposed a lot of people in times past, and you didn't expose her.
I didn't expose her.
Why?
Because of me helping her with her situation with her children and stuff like that. And she had already made it clear to me that she didn't want Corey and them knowing. She was really fearful of Corey and that group knowing that I guess maybe that she was having this kind of relationship with me and certainly that she was getting finances.
Well, why would she
All
be
right,
there
thank
for
you for
that? Ain't them her
asking my
partners?
questions. I'm gonna drop down, and if
You're
the
welcome.
circle comes
Thank you
again,
for
I'll
being
come back and
thank you for
ask
being
more.
respectful.
But
Yes,
wait,
ma'am.
Dutch, did you ever
Huh?
ask her why was she scared? Ain't them her partners? Why she cared about them knowing?
Yeah, because Corey dominates them like that. He dominates them like that. And she had a really close relationship with Corey. She just got a very, very
My
close
apologies.
relationship.
Hold on, Dr. Dutchess. My apologies, Lord Jesus. They did have to remind me in the fax machine. So, Trina, you were dropped earlier. It is 50 for you to come back. My apologies. Drop Queen, you were dropped as well. It is 60 for you to come back. My apologies, y'all.
Manny, this...
Let me see.
But in all fairness, is this a regular live?
Well, no, that was for you, Dr. Dutchess. My apologies. That was for you not to be dropped. My apologies. But those were drops from earlier, Dr. Dutchess. My apologies. I had forgot.
Okay.
But no, you can't be dropped while you're expressing your sentiments.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Manny, they've been respectful, and I don't have nothing to hide. I
But
don't
we
have
do have
anything to
Queen
hide.
Jules and Arthur up here. Let's see what they have to say. We have Nicole Majestic wants to come up as well. My apologies.
Manny, I'm a drop because you don't need me. You
Hello,
bringing the
everyone. Y'all
people
can
up
drop me really, really
yourself.
quick. I just got one question. Just one quick question. Dr. Dutchess, out of all due respect, ma'am, I heard everything you said that everybody was doing to you. Can you please explain to tell me what is it that you have done to these people to make these people feel this way besides you just giving them your money and you was expecting for them to treat you a different type of way because you gave them all the money? You can go ahead and drop me, Manny.
Yeah, drop her.
Hey y'all.
You ain't gotta get smart about it.
I'm not being smart. I'm not being smart.
It's okay, ma'am.
But I think you are. And I'm not going to play this game with you.
Hey, Dr. Dutchess. Hey, Manny. Hey, Newsroom Comment Cousins. I just came up to give. I don't know if you've seen the comments because Velvet didn't see it, but they over there showing cash apps, Dr. Dutchess. And they said she's about to give it to Corey to post, but I guess she said you sent her 3 cash apps and that was it. Bye, y'all.
Okay. All right. I'm not the one who got on TikTok today talking about what I did for Pearl. Pearl is the one talking. I could care less what they expose, because I'm not the one telling lies.
So I will repeat.
Yeah.
So I will repeat what we do see on the screen. So apparently it says 150 for Turner. I mean no groceries, Pearl, and then 150 for groceries. So it was two transactions for groceries. No, one transaction for groceries, one for just Aunt Pearl. One, but both were for 150 though.
So that's
So
300. So shit. That's $300. So what we trying to prove?
There should also be another $50 because I sent her a total of $200 for that class.
So
Because she said she wanted to take the first class and see if she liked it. And once
got
she
you.
took
So
that first class and said she liked it, I sent her the rest of it.
So basically, what you're saying is that yes, you did send the 150, but then you also sent an additional 50 to make it 200.
I sent the 50 first.
So you sent the
I paid the 50 first because she wanted to see if she liked Bruiser's class. Once she took the first class and told me it was really good and she enjoyed it, I sent her the rest of the money to pay for all of them. I think it was 6 total.
So was the other
By the way,
50?
she didn't ask for the money for the class. I gifted her that.
Got you. Because the first transaction for groceries is in December, and then the second transaction is in March.
Right.
And so there was one before that March 3rd transaction that you sent
That
her
was
50.
very nice. That was very
Right.
nice of her.
Well, no good deed goes on what's the saying,
Unturned.
y'all? What's that saying?
Unturned.
And if you deal with black people, you better be ready for it. But anyway, no, she didn't ask for she told me she wanted to take the class because she wanted to go from Section 8 to a house type thing program with Section 8. I paid for the class out of friendship for her. The money for the groceries she did ask for. That's when she asked me, did she have to go through the mafia? And I said, yes. And then she asked me again, and she said she did. I asked her why, and she said she didn't want them MFers all in her damn business. She said, and you know how they do when people come up there to ask for help. So I went ahead and I asked her how much did she need. And she said, I just need $100 to get some groceries because my understanding was that the kids was put on her all of a sudden. They came from their father and was put on her all of a sudden. Okay. So you're not going to tell me your children are hungry and I got a relationship with you and I'm not going to feed your kids. So if that makes me a bad person, hell yeah, I'll be bad.
But
She
Section
asked
8,
for
let me just
100.
say, oh, I'm
She asked
sorry.
for 100. I sent more. And I told her she did not have to pay me back. Will I do it again? No.
So Arthur, any question for you, Arthur? Any questions? Arthur? Okay. Queen Jules, any questions?
I would like to say I'm a little confused. Not really, because that's what they do. But I would like to say if Pearl came up to expose Dr. Dutchess and tell part of her business, which one she stated that Dr. Dutchess gave her some very foul advice about her family and her household. Why would you all say these things about Dr. Dutchess if she wants to come, tell us what had went down to clear her name? Why you all are saying that Dr. Dutchess shouldn't say anything when Pearl came up to say all of these things? You all like to do this, but I don't know. You guys like to do this a lot.
Queen, it doesn't bother me because I really do have a lawyer, the biggest one in Atlanta, the biggest law firm in Atlanta, okay? And they've already advised me that as long as I tell the truth and anything I say on here, I'm prepared to testify to in court, I'm okay. But they told me not to engage with people that I have named, not to engage with those people. Pearl is not named in anything. At least she wasn't.
Okay, Dutchess, I do have two questions. Pearl just showed receipts showing that you only gave her $150. Could you be mistaken about how much you gave her? That's one question. And then my
No,
second
I
question
just
is,
explained it.
oh, my
I
apologies.
just explained it.
My apologies.
Okay,
I
go
was
ahead.
running from live to live because I'm about to go, so I had to shut
Wait,
down
wait,
my.
wait, wait. Manny, was
Okay,
Angelina
all right.
dropped?
I
They
can
asked
I
that in
can
the
go to my
comments.
Cash App and send
No,
receipts
Angelina
too.
wasn't dropped.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah,
All right, and
no,
then
No,
my
no.
next question is,
Trina is dropped. She needs 50. Drop Queen is dropped. She needs 60. That's it.
Manny, but
and
I
I
thought you
appreciate
said
them watching
one
the bags.
hour,
Dr.
like an
Duchess, my
hour. It's
my
not like
next
all
question
day.
was,
It's 2
I
hours.
Oh.
I'll go back and watch it on the blogs about your rationale behind that. But my next question was, I keep hearing Boss Man name, Zoe's name, and Hoover's name.
Huh?
Did people from Black Diamond Show poach you to start going live?
She done
I,
answered that question already.
My apologies, Queen Jules. I understand that you do like to be very vocal. Dr. Duchess, do you mind answering the question for me?
no, they didn't. Nobody poached me to go live from Diamond's platform, and I guess she's talking about Boss Man. Diamond know that I had a friendship with Boss Man. She know I bought all his books, and I would discuss his books. I would go to his live because I liked the way he would make the animals talk with his voice. She knew nothing
Is
was
Trina
ever
still
hit.
here? That is my apologies, Dr. Duchess. That is correct, you all. They have did their time for dropping, so they are able to come back. You all, y'all do know. Thank you, Queen Jules, for reminding me. Ooh, it's so much to keep up with. Go ahead, Dr. Duchess. My apologies.
You be
It
Okay,
under
is. It
pressure,
is a
Bookie.
lot.
y'all are interrupting my train of thought. No, Boss Man from the very first moment, because what Boss Man would do on Diamonds Live, he would go up there and defend me when I was sniping them. And he would say stuff like, y'all just don't like the lady. Let this lady spend her money. Let her do what she wanted to do. Boss Man and I became friends because Boss Man has a lot. Boss Man does animals and stuff on his thing. I thought that was really funny. So sometimes I would send him pictures of animals and then he would make the animals talk. And I bought all his books because he's an author. And me and him would just talk because I'm a talker. I'm a talker. So sometimes me and him would talk for hours, but not about TikTok, not about
Okay,
Diamond.
and that's why the question is presenting itself, because the way we're understanding it from Auntie Pearl is that that's all you were doing. It's looking as though you came here seeking this information from her, even though she was one of the people you did not expose. So when I'm asking about Boss Man, Hoover, Zoe, they're saying, or what I hear
No.
the people keep
And I
saying, is
have,
that these
and I
people were
have,
intentionally
and
trying to sabotage.
Angelina, I don't even know where Hoover name ever come into this. Hoover and I have zero relationship. So I don't know where they got his name from. Okay. And Zoe has never ever said anything bad about Diamond. Okay. Now, what Zoe did tell me was that people like me and Drop Queen and Queen Jules, if we took our money, our discretionary money we have, and put it together like in a foundation type thing, we could do a lot of good for the community on this app. And I told Zoe that I had never thought about that. And so I had mentioned that to Queen Jewel, who turned around and
Right.
mentioned
So
it.
why is Candy with the blue eyes saying you're lying?
What is Kendall with the blue eyes didn't like me. Diamond, no, she didn't like me because she thought I took her place with Diamond, and because I criticized her for the fact that as they were every day, Kendall with the blue eyes would put a lot of shit on that list, that house list for the people to buy. Now remember, now Diamond told me before she even started that damn list. She said, "Dr. Duchess, I'll be lucky if 4 or 5 people even bought anything off my list." I knew that was a damn lie. I've been in that place over there with them for 10 months, and I knew there were people genuinely in there that cared about her. So I knew that was a lie, and I thought she was playing head games with me. So I did criticize the fact that once they started buying everything on the damn list, every fucking time Candy with the blue eyes would take her ass and add more shit to the list. know. So I was like, this is just fucking greed. So I have a damn opinion. And if y'all thought I kept Dime on her live, what do you think I said to her in the back messages? I told her exactly what the hell I thought about shit. And I told her, I said, if Candy with the big blue eyes keep her shit up, I said, me and that bitch gonna have it.
You and her have spoken before?
No, she used to troll me down in the damn comments. Because see, she thought she was the one the closest to Diamond till I showed up. She felt like I was usurping her.
Wait, which one Candy with the blue eyes? Is that the black Candy or the white Candy?
That's the
Which
white
Candy
one.
is that?
That's the 65-year-old white woman with the blue eyes. I told Diamond what was going on. And Diamond just told me, she said, okay, I'm just going to watch it. There was no damn secrets. Diamond and I talked about a lot of shit and a lot of damn people. And I'm not going to say one damn thing that I won't testify to in court.
Right. Duchess, I guess from the angle it's looking like you victimized Auntie Pearl. I'm sorry. That's what that's the picture we're painting. Like you literally came in.
But black people are good at being victims, aren't they? They always the damn victim. Even when they get through filling their damn pocket full of money, they're the damn victim.
So you wasn't probing Pearl for information? So you wasn't probing Pearl for information about
Pearl for shit. I never asked Pearl for no goddamn information. Pearl ain't that goddamn smart. And she ain't the one I would have been asking for information. When did I need to ask Pearl when I had Diamond? Why in the hell did I need to ask Pearl a goddamn thing when I had Diamond? Pearl is just lying, and she knows she's lying. Pearl for what?
So you said you took notes. What are some of the notes that you can point out? Like if
no, ma'am, that's not going to happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Those notes have to be turned into my attorneys.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't do that because they will be considered evidence. But yes, I did take notes. Do none of y'all remember how many times I said I have a red TikTok notebook that I always write stuff down in? Don't none of y'all in the chat remember me saying that? That I keep notes.
So you did not keep it in your diamond notebook?
I don't have a diamond notebook. Never bought one. I was too busy buying them for other people. Never bought one. On the Christmas giveaway where I sponsored all them folks for the Christmas stuff, I bought stuff for them. Only thing I bought me was a hoodie that I gave away. Cause I don't wear hoodies. I never bought it.
Duchess, and no disrespect with this question. Do you feel like you catfish the people?
No, I don't. No, I honestly don't. If I thought I did, I would say so, because ain't shit y'all can do about it. No, I don't. What people? What people? I find it interesting that they're the ones who walked away with the benefits, but I'm the one who took advantage of them. Only black people would sum some shit up like that.
When I say catfish,
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all need to not be talking to this lady about no looks. Y'all need to go ahead with that bullshit trying to talk to this lady about some looks on this goddamn app. Real talk. Ain't nobody on here supermodel, including myself. But I'm just saying, none of y'all can really talk about this lady about looks. I'm sick of y'all ugly motherfuckers always talking about looks on this app.
Okay, Queen Jules. Okay, Angelina, let's not keep it on looks. Like, oh my God.
No, I understand.
Stop bullying this lady about her looks.
Queen Jewel, I know I'm not an ugly woman, and they know it too. So
well,
they can go on with that shit.
Well, I'll move on. My apologies, and I definitely didn't mean to be offensive with the question.
No, it's okay. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but they can't hurt me.
Yes,
See
ma'am.
what Dime and them thought they were gonna do. They thought that they were gonna scandalize me, and I wasn't gonna respond. Diamond know everybody she talked to me about. Okay? And Diamond ain't the only one I done talked to. I'm just waiting for the other parties to jump in there, and then I'm gonna let them know I talked to them too. And even paid their asses to do shit. See, I'm not gonna expose them first. I'm gonna let everybody expose their damn selves. And then I get to respond. Because they did the exposing, not me. Pearl did this shit today.
Well, Pearl just was asked questions. Have she said anything in your opinion that you feel like is wrong?
Let me think.
Like people
Yeah,
were
she
just
said,
asking her
yeah, she
questions.
said that I told her to put her son in jail. What black woman tells another black woman to put their damn son in jail? I said if he was my damn son or grandson and he was threatening my life, his ass would have gone to jail. And there is nothing y'all can do about that because I promise you his ass would have gone to jail.
And we have to remember, Pearl said this was one of the reasons why she knew she needed the backup from Dr. Dutchess. Queen Jules, go ahead. Then Poozy, Range Rover, welcome back. Well, actually, let's start with Range Rover because he came up last time. Range Rover, you want to try it again this time?
Hey, Manny, how you guys doing?
Hey, how you doing? Go ahead, Range Rover.
So I just have a couple of questions. No disrespect to anybody, but if a lawyer tells you not to communicate with people normally during a case going on, and you keep bringing up their name, do you think that's going to help you, Dr.
Lawyers
Dutchess?
worry about it. I think they're pretty damn good. I think they'll cover it.
Okay, well you keep saying that the lawyer
Okay,
said
you
don't
asked
mention.
and I answered.
Okay, you don't have to be super aggressive. I'm not
Okay, and
being aggressive.
you don't have to come up here acting like you my damn lawyer.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
Because you
Do
don't
you
know
have a
what my lawyers done told me.
Okay, no problem, ma'am. You told us what your lawyers told you, right?
Okay,
So,
but I don't have to answer to you. So that'll
okay,
be enough of that.
no problem, ma'am. However, is there a case number that all of us can follow up on because of you? If you that's public information.
Range Rover. Ooh, go ahead, Poozy Woozy. I told y'all, don't mess up your opportunity now. It's not me, it's you. Go ahead, Poozy.
Okay. I was going through both lives and I'm in both of them. Dr. Dutchess, there has been some discrepancies on the CAs. Pearl did show her received amount. That was something that I had requested. On her received amount from you, it says a total of 300. You stated that you had sent extra 100 on the groceries, which would have been 2.
No, I didn't say no extra 100. She asked for 100. I said I sent extra.
You said you sent 200.
No, I didn't. I said I sent 200 for the classes.
Okay, and on the classes it says
okay,
100.
that'll be enough of that.
So if we catch you in a lie, we can't talk anymore?
I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to argue with you all.
I'm not arguing. I just want you to...
weren't you just over there talking about me today? That'll be enough of that.
Oh my Lord. Now,
that'll be enough of that, Manny.
Okay, Angelina, hopefully you can get us back in here, Angelina. Because...
No, and I think, you know what, for one, I value people's time, and I do feel like we've all had our moments on TikTok. Duchess, I've had my moment as well. I think
I believe you.
all of us are building relationship with each other, and 3, 4, 5, 6 months from now, this will pass and there'll be a new group of people coming in, and then 5 months from then it'll be somebody else, on the panel. So I appreciate I do appreciate your time.
And I appreciate your you being respectful. I told Manny, if they bring their ass up here being disrespectful, I don't care if it's your question or your tone. I reserve the right not to talk to your ass, and what you gonna do about it? I don't have to be over here. I can go to another live.
Because we have to, even when I decided to take a professional job, I came and discussed it here, and my peers, they gave me advice. So we're all learning together. Dr. Dutchess, like I said, it does I just feel like when I heard Pearl talking, it didn't seem like it's something that she just volunteered. Hey, let me just talk to Dr. Dutchess. It was like I said, she was being asked questions and she respectfully answered them.
Pearl is a liar.
Other than the son incident, what else did she lie about?
I only talked about Pearl and her children and her husband, or the father of the children. So why Pearl is on here suddenly trying to make it seem like she and I was having these lengthy conversations about other people. Only Pearl knows why she's doing that.
Okay, so you never talked to her about Kev the comic?
No, I didn't talk to her about wait a minute. Let me think. After I went on his live, she told me that nigger was no good. I did not know that when I first went on his
Dutchess,
live.
why you said the ER like that?
Because well, don't ask me then. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it the way y'all want to be pronounced.
Angelina, if you don't focus, Angelina, girl.
My apologies.
Okay. No, she told me. I did not know Pearl had no relationship with Cab the comic until later. I did not know. And then she told me. But that wouldn't have mattered to me because Pearl couldn't tell me what to do no more than Diamond ass could tell me what to do.
So what did she tell you about Kev the comic?
I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that shit alone.
Thank you, Angelina. Let's welcome in Corey. Do you know the rules?
No, we're not doing that. No, I can't deal with
Sweet
him.
and Swift. Okay, so Sweet and Swift. Go ahead then, Aries.
No, I can't have a conversation with Corey.
Jose, you need to worry about whatever going on in your life instead of worrying about.
Now, Aries, this is not the moment, girl. Are there any more questions for Dr. Dutchess? I think we done got all the information that we need here in the newsroom. Now, is there any more questions, you all? Now, Aries, do you have a question for the topic?
Wait, not why I can't say nothing, Manny? That ain't fair.
You can, but this is not that moment, though, Aries, because when y'all start, that's a different segment.
Okay, but at the end of the day, she don't need to be up here asking Dr. Dutchess and talking about something.
See, you're going to get her started. Now, she busy right now. Like, don't get her started. Arthur, are you here with us?
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing as Aries.
Do you have a question for the doctor?
Yeah, because
the psychologist, because a lot of people been saying a lot of things, but they told me psychologist. Go ahead, Arthur.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say to you, Dr. Dutchess, I believe everything because there's no way in the world that you've been over there and people who say they came to love you and respect you and everything. But then once you start venturing out to other different places, which they try to say that you shouldn't go to, which you have a mind of your own, and you wanted to see things for itself, right?
And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't listen. Because the people who have been the most supportive of me through this bullshit are the very people that she told me not to deal with.
Exactly. So I agree with you. And I just don't understand because I was listening somewhat. I was half asleep, half woke to what was going on, how they was all dragging you. And I'm like, why is they dragging her when she was over there and everybody was loving on her?
I think you and I know the answer to that. I think we're old enough and mature enough that we know the real answer. And I think most of them know too, but this is all entertainment for these people. Because they really don't give a damn about Diamond, Pearl, or me. Exactly. This is just entertainment. We can all cease to exist tonight and they won't give a shit tomorrow. They might have Diamond and Pearl in the food, but I am not food. I am not food. They clearly think I'm stupid. They clearly think that I didn't know how to cover my ass. But they're the ones who are not smart.
Well, continue to stay strong.
It is entertainment. We do not want any legal actions or anything. We do mock trials. We engage with each other, yada, yada, yada. So that is correct, Dr. Dutchess. I would definitely...
Yeah, it's just entertainment.
Yes. So I do not want to...
I do have a question for Dr. Dutchess.
Yeah, I'm good with it. You know, I don't y'all call this standing in the paint?
Yes.
Okay,
entertainment, but when y'all get serious, that is on you all.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Aries.
All right, so Dr. Dutchess, because you said I got to ask Dr. Dutchess a question. All right, so Dr. Dutchess, if you knew a mom was in need of help with her rent or her light bill, would you help her?
At this point, I'm not feeling very generous because I'm feeling like
Oh
I'm
no,
feeling
somebody.
like
No,
no, I'm
before
feeling like
before all these,
they're gonna take it and turn it into something it was never
no,
meant to be.
no, before all this mess happened,
Oh, I
like
did help people, Aries. I helped people who were not in the mafia. But they also sent me, bills. They sent me the actual documentation and stuff like that, where I was able to take their bill and go online and pay it and not send the money directly to them. I did help people. And
okay, so Poozy, you should have been nice. You
you
should
don't
have
hear
been
none of
nice, because
them
Dr.
talking, do
Dutchess
you?
probably would have helped your ass.
Yeah.
Be nice to people. Now you could drop me again, Manny. Poozy, be nice to people.
Thank you. Go ahead, Britt. Welcome in.
Now I'm giving you.
Thank you, Manny. Dr. Dutchess, I'm trying to understand something. You are stating that you have a lawyer and you are also standing firm on being a doctor. So why is it that you continue to discuss personal things?
Because it's my right. I'm an American citizen just like you, and I can respond if I want to. And I have legal advisors, and I'm an intelligent person myself. I don't have to just sit here and be scandalized if I don't want to be. All I have to do is tell the truth.
Even if it was with a patient and it was said to you in
Okay, that'll be
a
enough of
confidential
that.
way.
Manny, that'll be enough of that.
Is that not a valid question?
She's not gonna ask me nothing about no patient because I don't have no damn
Because she don't
patience.
have no patience on here, you all. She does not. Pearl was never her patient. There was no paperwork. Pearl said it was verbal. That's all that we know, y'all. Pearl said it herself. It was verbal. It was verbal. It was verbal, if anything. What can we do with that?
It was the same shit that she did with Diamond. Discuss her damn business. How come she didn't have a problem with discussing it with Diamond? Cause Diamond ain't got no damn degrees. So you think you're gonna make me a victim? Y'all not gonna make me no damn target. So stop coming up here with these silly ass questions, because I'm simply gonna reserve the right not to answer. And you can't make me.
Hi, Dr. Dutchess. I'm sorry, I have a cold, but you don't have to answer this silly question. But Candy with the blue eyes said Dee Dee is jealous that Manza and I are real friends. Can you speak to that?
What?
And then Manny, Dr.
I'm not speaking
Drop
to
is
that.
trying to come up.
I'm not speaking. You know why? Sweet and Swift. I'm not gonna speak to that.
What?
I was over there for 10 months in the mafia, and Candy was no match for me. I'm not dealing with y'all favorite white woman right now.
Lord Jesus. Okay, Manny, Drop Queen says she keeps getting rejected.
And I'm not dragging other people into this shit that's not in it. Now, if they want to say something about me, I'm probably gonna respond, and they're not gonna like the response. But no, I don't have to deal with that woman. I don't have to deal with her ass.
Love bug, you up here. Thank you, Sweet and Swift.
Baby, she ain't up here no more. Go ahead, Big Purr.
Oh, thank you, man. And hey, Dr. Dutchess, I just had a couple of things to say. First of all, y'all stop telling Dr. Dutchess she's running Manny panel. Manny is running his panel. He set the boundaries, which protects her. If y'all don't like it, that's y'all problem. We just had a conversation earlier today about this exact thing. He's setting the boundaries and running his panel. Now y'all complaining. So which way do y'all want it? Are y'all over there at the mafia telling them what they?
The story, like the story is Pearl. Like we got to get the story.
Exactly. So I understand, Manny. Also, I wanted to say I find it very interesting. Somebody showing cash apps. That don't mean they have to show you all the cash apps. Just because the cash apps not added up, don't mean that she showed you all the cash apps. Right? Tell her pull up Dr. Dutch's name and count all the cash apps that she sent, and don't just show you particular screenshots of particular cash apps. I don't know why a grown motherfucker need money to pay, especially a grown motherfucker who be on TikTok all day, can't buy grocery for their own kids, and then want to drag the person who did feed your children. Bitches, you cool?
This lady did what you couldn't do. And you trying to drag her and put her out there like she did something wrong? Didn't even question it, Drop. Didn't
What
even
did
question it.
Dr. Dutchess do wrong but spend her money and helped you sorry motherfuckers who can't help yourself? I want to know what she did wrong. Because y'all have a lot to say about her, but she wasn't saying that when she was big bank. Y'all wasn't saying that then. It's sad. This is disgusting. Y'all do this every time. That's why Angelina said it happened to her. And it's 5 months from now, somebody else gonna be right in the same motherfucking seat. But y'all think everybody it happened to the problem? That ain't the problem, baby. It's a pattern. But I know y'all failed 3rd grade, 2nd grade. Y'all don't know what the fuck a pattern is. Y'all don't know what a pattern look like. Okay, I'm a mute.
I will definitely say, like I always tell the people, the audience makes who's who. So go ahead, Queen Jules, then that therapist.
I mean, I just don't understand. Like, even if it was 200, if she said 200 and it was 175, I mean, that's still a lot of money. I don't know what's the point. Like, what's the point to be off a couple of dollars if it's $100 and something dollars, and she helped the lady with her family and with her needs? So I'm confused on what's the problem.
What they say, what's this proof being shown or something like that? What is y'all trying to prove?
Well, they already showed the proof. It was only $300 sent to the total receipt of
Only.
Auntie Pearl's Cash App, so it's $50 short.
Well, no. At first, $200 is what Dutchess said. But when this woman showed it, when Pearl showed it, it added up to 300. So she upped it 100.
But no. Dr. Dutchess says she sent an additional 50 separate. So that's what we actually don't see is the 50 that was sent separately.
But it's still okay. So Dr. Dutchess would still add up to 250, and Pearl's added up to 300. What we talking about? She's still up.
Well, no, it was 150 each transaction. It was 150, one for groceries and one for Aunt Pearl herself. Both were for 150. Now there's an additional 50 that Dr. Dutchess states that she sent out separate than any of these charges that we are not seeing. So there's $50 still lost somewhere.
She said she paid for the class. How much was each class, Dr. Dutchess? Can you hear me, Dr. Dutchess?
Like you said, Drop, she probably didn't show
Okay,
it
I'm
all.
back.
The lady said that's what she sent. But if I don't see the big deal by showing that extra 50, I just don't.
I don't see the point either. The lady still helped you. The lady still helped you when you couldn't even go to your baby daddy for it. You feeding kids that call you bitches. Is you cool? You
Bitches,
want to sit
hoes,
up
and
here and argue
was
with an
threatening to
old
take her
lady.
out.
You want to sit up here and argue with an elderly lady. Excuse me, Dr. Duchess,
It's okay.
respectfully.
I'm an older lady. I'm good with it.
Thank you. You want to sit up here and argue with an elderly lady to feed some badass baby kids who call you a bitch? I'm like Dr. Duchess. They wouldn't be eating a motherfucking thing, and they will be under the jail if my kids ever talk about putting their hands on me. I'll beat them like they're a bitch on the street. You put your hands on me? Shit, y'all
And
good.
now now I see why she was over there in T's Live in that box talking shit every day.
Okay, everybody, let's not get triggered and start calling out all these names. Okay, that therapist, go ahead.
I just wanted to be clear. I know I've said this several times before, but I'm going to say it
I'm
again. The
sorry.
only the only responsibility that we have to you strangers who don't have an informed consent signed with us is not to share incorrect information. That's it. In regards to our field, if we share incorrect information in regards to our field, then that is when, you can put us on the carpet. But other than that, we don't owe you anything and don't have to behave any differently than any of you unless we choose to. And if you sign an informed consent with us. That's all I have to say, because I don't know what this whole
Is there even
therapist.
a such thing as a verbal?
No,
No, it has to be in
not
writing. It
professionally.
has to
No.
have.
you have to have a signature. It
Yes.
has to be both of us in an agreement. So we don't owe you anything.
Much
That
like
I
when
was
you go
that
to
was
the doctor drop and you sign the authorization to be treated. You have to sign an authorization to be treated.
Even over the phone or on
no. It has to
WebMD,
be a
it has to
signature.
be
It can be
signed.
an
No, I'm
electronic
saying it has
signature.
to be signed. Yeah.
Yeah, but no. So we don't owe you
Send it to
guys.
you
We don't
over
owe
the
you
phone or
anything.
WebMD. You have to sign it.
We don't owe you anything unless you sign an informed consent with us. So if we choose to give you money, not give you money, if we choose to cut up on this app just like the rest of y'all, that's well within our right to do. I said what I said, and I'm gonna drop. That's it.
Yes, I don't understand why people don't have common sense when it comes to that. Ain't no such thing as a verbal consent. Even if you're on WebMD, telehealth, all of that stuff, they're going to send you a document to sign. You're going to have to sign a document. So for y'all to even believe that is ludicrous. That you will believe that, oh yeah, she's my doctor, but I don't know when she was being a doctor to me. I don't know when she was being a doctor or when she was being a friend. I didn't sign nothing with her. I ain't paid nothing. I ain't signed nothing. Ain't paid nothing, but she my doctor. Maybe if you would have saw your real doctor.
Her driver's license in, because you still, even if you're not a paying customer, you still have to send in your information, and you do have to send in your ID, even if it's telework. So if it's telework, it's a teleappointment, you do have to go through a process, even if the doctor waived the fees.
Let's welcome in. It's me. It's me. Are you there? Trina, go ahead. Welcome in, Roro. Go ahead, Trina.
Yes, again, I want to once again state, I know these ain't the same damn people who used to get on my back, talk about some damn gratitude. What's the big idea here? What's going on? Because if this was me, y'all wouldn't be hollering about what Dutchess lied about the boss. Y'all be like, Trina broke ass, why she get the money for that? So what happened to the motherfucking gratitude, people? Period. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Y'all just don't like damn Dutchess. I don't give a damn. You shut the fuck up.
Maybe if she would have been
Welcome in,
calling her
Roro.
real therapist, she would have got some things done to take care of her house instead of getting on this internet hollering and screaming at people all day. Maybe she would have talked to her real therapist because Dutchess was only trying to be a friend. She waking up in the middle of the night to answer the phone with you and your baby kid hollering and screaming in the fucking background, breaking up her old lady sleep. Y'all crazy.
Go ahead,
And y'all
Roro.
still can't
Girl,
say
you
what she
stay
did
talking about
wrong.
some old something. Who got that lady old?
I'm old. It's
I
okay.
was being funny. Y'all know I gotta be a little funny. I was being funny.
I'm old, y'all. I got a birthday coming in a week. I'm
Ah,
old.
shoot.
I'm good with
I
being
know how y'all
old.
treated y'all damn grandmas. I know how fucking well y'all grandmas ain't like y'all asses. Treat that lady like that. Y'all can't say
Not
what
me.
that
My
lady
granny
did.
love
Y'all
me.
can't
She
say
just texted
one
me this
thing that
morning.
lady did wrong. I have a quick question. Did you bring this conversation to the front end or did Pearl?
Pearl did. I didn't.
Oh, if you,
I just
okay,
suddenly
I
got
got it.
messages that she was over there talking about me.
So
Her
she
and
trying to get
Pooja.
back in Diamond good graces is what it sounds
Yes.
like. So
Yeah.
why would Diamond then say, well, that's why people don't like you, Duchess, because how you move when you ain't the one that brought the shit. Pearl the
I'm
one
not the
that brought
one.
the shit.
And Diamond thinks she building a case, but she really hurting her own case with what she's doing.
I have a
But
question, Dr.
I don't care.
Duchess.
So
I
can we
don't care.
hold up?
I
Can we
mean,
get can we
she
welcome?
called me an old hoe, but we know she don't like her own mama, so why would she like me? So we
Oh
good.
no, Dr. Dutchess. Oh my God. Okay, now Roro, go ahead. This is it, y'all. Go ahead, Roro.
Hey sister, how are you? Good afternoon, the 3Ds. How are y'all? Now, doesn't this make great for y'all own show? You see how y'all getting along together?
Yeah, I
Hey.
kept trying to say that we could have did this interview for our own show. We could have did this too. We still
So,
can.
ladies, this is what I propose for you guys, right? When things go down on TikTok, right? Y'all can actually build a topic around it. Queen Jules will come in and give her perspective. Drop will come in and give her perspective. Then Dr. Duchess. Then what you do is open up the panel for the people to actually come in and talk about it, right? So I think these three Charlie Angels are well on their way, Manny. What do you say? Manny? Manuel? You muted.
So that does conclude our show for today, Dr. Duchess.
Final words, Manny. Can we get our final
Yes,
words?
yes,
Bye, y'all.
Thank you. Go ahead, Dr. Duchess, with your final words, please.
No, I did want to ask Dr. Dutchess something real quick, if you don't mind, Manny. Dr. Dutchess. So, based on what was just said, that Pearl's trying to get back in with good graces with Diamond, and now that you guys have already kind of talked, build whatever it is that build the friendship. Why would she go back? She's met you. You're very successful. You given. Y'all had conversation. Why do you feel she would go back to Diamond?
And also, it's interesting because while she was up there talking to Diamond today, she neglected to tell Diamond how she said repeatedly that Diamond needs to learn to be more humble. She didn't seem to mention none of that. She said, Diamond needs to be more humble in the way she's treating everybody on that panel. But that's okay, Pearl. That's okay. It's
So
all
would
right.
you say that she, like you said, she didn't want her business out there? But would you say that
But then why did she put her business out there?
Right.
She did this.
But she did a reverse. She did a reverse. So I'm asking you why you think she did a reverse.
Well, I think it's not just Diamond. I also think that Corey plays a role in this. I think that Corey has convinced her to do this.
So
and she'll do anything for Corey.
Wait, let me ask my question first.
Let me ask you this, Dr. Dutchess. What's your thoughts on you keeping notes of the conversations that you and Pearl shared? Because some would suggest
No. Let me get it straight. Let me correct you, man. I keep notes on all y'all asses I talk to on TikTok. When I get through talking to you, I'm going to write some notes about this.
You need to record phone calls like the rest of them. I don't know why people surprised.
I recorded phone calls.
I didn't record phone calls.
When the shit started getting serious, she started letting them roast me, started saying little shady shit, I started recording her ass. See, that's what she mad about. I didn't turn out to be the old stupid ass bitch she thought I was. She didn't milk me like she thought she was going to do. She told me to stop giving to everybody else on TikTok, but she didn't think I was going to include her.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, my final words. I'm sorry, Jesse. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all got a show coming out?
We've been talking about it. I think we can do it.
So that's
I never
what
I didn't want to
hear.
do it when I was just expressing my feelings to Queen Jules. I just
so
don't
that's
want
why
to be
we
up and
here.
down.
Okay,
Yeah,
I understand.
That's why.
I understand.
All
right, y'all have yourself a good Friday.
Thank you for being respectful.
Wait, one more question, Dr. Dutchess, because a couple of people asked. Now, because we all married on the app, let's end with a soft note. So since we're all married not on the app, Lord have mercy, on this box right now, you had mentioned that you like talking to Boss Man.
Yeah, I do.
Many people ask, why are you talking about Boss Man while being married? Do your husband not give you those things that Boss Man, you said that Boss Man give you? Would you like to expound on
yes,
that?
I would. Yes, I would. First of all, Boss Man was introduced to my husband from the first telephone conversation. Do y'all think that I have stayed successfully married 40 some years, talking to men on the phone that my husband don't know nothing about? Also, Boss Man is young enough to be my son. My oldest son is older than Boss Man. Okay? Boss Man is very intelligent. He's a writer. He's very interesting to talk to. And I enjoy talking to him. So when y'all get through trying to do whatever this fricka y'all trying to do with me and Boss Man, it will not work. Boss Man was one of the first people on the app that defended me over there on Diamonds Live when they were over there abusing me. Okay, why wouldn't I like Boss Man? And why wouldn't I tell my husband? Because I always have the phone on speaker. My husband hears this conversation. He hears this damn conversation because I always put the phone on damn speaker because I don't like these phones up to my damn ear.
Me too, Dr. Dutchess. I'm the same way. Well, since she answered, I answer and then end with my final words.
Okay.
I think if your husband understands that you're building a platform, he'll know that you'll have relationships, social relationships with both sexes. Only ignorant man would say, "I don't want you dealing with men," when men are going to be some of your biggest gifters too. Because see, a lot of people get money on the back end from these men that they don't talk about on the front end, and I've had men tell me that on the back end. See, I know a lot of stuff that y'all don't think I know, but that's just because I don't put it on the flow all the time. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dr. Dutchess. Go ahead.
It's okay. No, I was just gonna say that it was my husband's idea for me to go live.
Oh, that's
he told
good.
me, he says, "Why are you arguing with these people and carrying on? Can't you do the same thing they do?" He says, "You're always on there talking." He says, "So why don't you do the same thing where you can be your better self?" He says, "And it's nothing but a money grab. So go do your own show and give away the money in your life."
Yeah. And I don't know why we got to give marriage advice for some of these hoes that don't even like me and ain't never been
You
married.
ain't never heard me
They don't
asking
even like
none of them
me.
for no marital advice.
They don't like
Okay,
me.
ladies, Queen Jules, any final words, Queen Jules?
Well, man, I didn't get my
No,
final words. Hold on, Queen Jules. Let me get my final
okay.
words and I'm going to
Oh,
drop.
go.
I
I
promise.
thought y'all would give. Oh
Well,
my
no, Queen
God,
Jules
y'all
asked us a
forgot.
question. Queen Jules asked us a
Well, I was
question.
gonna respond, and then you could get. Let me just
Okay,
respond to the
okay.
Mary
I
part.
thought
Just,
Queen
Okay,
just
go
for the
Jules was
ahead.
Mary
like,
part.
oh,
Not Manny trying to get rid of us all of a sudden.
well,
Well,
it
he
is
did do
6 o'clock. Well,
overtime. He did
it is actually
overtime.
6 o'clock. Like, ooh. So my door is gonna open soon. So yeah,
So
my
I
door
would
is gonna open
say
soon.
in this environment, if you're doing it for business, yes, you know what I'm saying. If you're on here, there are a lot of people. You can have a lot of topics. Me per se, not back end conversations, but if I did want to have a back end conversation, it would be more about business or maybe like trying to get some information. I would make it kind of very not. I would make sure that my words were not would not be like confusing. And then I will also let my husband know. And so my husband is also someone that's not, jealous hearted and, insecure
No, my
because we
husband's
both,
not
we
like that.
both, hang out and we both have businesses and we both have careers that require us to meet with people,
Excuse
travel,
me.
and so forth. So that's our makeup.
So even after telling some of you men that people are married, y'all still go hard. But anyway, this is what I want to say. I don't know why Chastity had to say anything about us crumbling, because the only motherfucking thing crumbling is her knees and her motherfucking ankle and the tub when she could fit in that bitch. Now y'all have a good day.
If she does, I will respond.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Duchess.
Okay.
Ooh, I hope it gets well for you. And I wish everybody else well as well. Until next time, you all, I've definitely enjoyed. We definitely got a lot of information. Woo! Thank you, Dr. Duchess.
Get a good evening rest,
Mhm.
Manny. And thank you for respecting me on your
I
platform.
definitely, anytime, Dr. Duchess, I definitely am finna get some rest because it was a long day. Thank you, Queen. I'm gonna drop you
Okay.
now.
Bye bye.
Go ahead, sweet and Swift.
So Manny, this is a beautiful show. Is this how you're going to run your panels going forward?
Well, no, we just that was like emergency moments when because again I've been here for some time, so the manipulation, it doesn't work like it used
See what
to.
you
So
did, Manny? You see what you did? Stanley the stickler just reminded me of what you said about me. But
yeah,
anywho,
so they muted you.
uh,
My apologies. So that must mean drop because that's the end of the show. But yeah, manipulation. Because again, we would have never gotten this information this far into the saga of it all, letting you all do what y'all normally shenango bango bango. We got so much more out of this when we just thought it was literally just Pearl and her on the back end, baby. We done got so much more. Baby, they done talked about this, done talked about that, done talked about this, done talked about that. If y'all wasn't listening, I sure was. Because mind you, the same way Barb said, Oh, y'all will never know. Guess what? These people thought the same thing, and now we know. Woo, it never fails, y'all. It never fails, honey. Child, it be too much shenango bango for me. All right, y'all. Until next time.